Hey Brian, what's up? Is your
What's up,
video gonna
dude?
pop in? How you doing?
Good, man. Are
It's
you
been a
gonna pop my
minute.
video in?
Your video's in. No, your video's in. It's sometimes when you switch scenes in OBS, it takes a second. This is our talking heads camera, where we can talk and we have the game sort of darkened and blurred behind us, giving room for our chat. We have a chat window now. If anybody shows up in a live show, what they type will show up on screen. We got all of our OBS stuff squared away. I spent an untoward amount of hours on this stuff, and I've also been making
That's so unlike you.
making separate things for like Lord of the Rings and all the other games we haven't even played yet. Well, I play a lot of that, but I made a bunch of them. So my if you could see my scene list, it's absurd. It's absurd. It's absurd, I tell you. Oh, you betcha. So that's that, pal. But I'm sorry? We're live. That's okay. We're wrapping up our Dunwich cycle, our Dunwich action, our hot Dunwich action. And
Hot.
I wanted to reflect on some of the stuff we've been doing lately. It's funny. I tell you, that card made me so angry last time we got together.
Yeah.
It pissed me right off. But yeah, I think at the end we settled on the right way. I think we just respawned clues. I think that's the right way. And it occurred to me sometimes the best way to get answers to specific cards, not necessarily rules, is if you go to the Arkham rules. If you go to the Arkham DB where you can make decks, they have a very good rules tab there. I wish the Lord of the Rings one had one. And it just puts everything together from all of the FAQs, from scenarios. So every rule you can think of is alphabetized. And the other thing you can do is you can search the cards. And if you click on the card and then you go to the card page, if there's a ruling on that card that came out, you can see it there. And it is actually one of the ones we came across on Reddit, which was like, well, if the players want an extra challenge. Remember that one we read? That was their
Yes.
official ruling. And I was like, just tell us if when you
Yeah.
just fix the language that says when you first enter a location, it spawns clues. It should just be when the card is, reopened or high, whatever it is. Hey, what's up, Audrey? It should be. So yeah, look at that.
Yeah. I
Look
mean,
at
the
that cool
difficult
little
part
chat coming in.
when you go to the internet and you start, especially a game like this, which is just filled with legalese and bullshit. You find the internet, the army of internet lawyers coming out to give their particular explanations as to what it is. And I mean, and a lot of it can make perfect sense, but it just gets frustrating because you're like, I just want a definitive answer from the makers of the game.
Yeah. And
Like,
and
I just
sometimes
want to know what they
wade,
want.
You got to wade through bullshit to get there. But I think it's best to just use Arkham DB from now on because I think that's a good move because it'll
agree.
get you where you want to go and stuff like that. It's interesting because do you know what game suffered from this as well but doesn't anymore as much? It's Lord of the Rings because it's been around for so long that all the rules have been settled. There's no debating anymore. It's just like, here's what it is. Here's the official fucking ruling.
A benefit to a game that's no longer in production, so to speak.
But even a game like that, you're still gonna. Because it's the same idea, right? Marvel's the same way. All these living card games are similar, but that's one of the things that makes them interesting, is that it's a game that continuously gets more interesting with additional things that come up. But it does tend to sort of cause issues in the language of how they write these games, But I'm excited. I'm excited to get into this. I think that I don't remember this last scenario very well at all. I don't know if you do, but
no, definitely.
I have the book up in front of me because I know we have to set up our campaign, our scenario, and I'm like, oh, right, this is a very difficult one, if I recall. But Audrey says she likes the chat. Thank you. We do too. It looks nice. It's set to disappear because I don't want it to just stay up there the whole time. I think it's whatever the default disappear rate is. I think it's every 16 seconds. But I don't think the chat will be on. I think I just have it on a couple of screens. I don't think I have it on all the screens. But yeah. So no. Anyway, what do you think? You think we're gonna get through this one? You got two characters coming in this with mental trauma.
Yeah, so here's what I think. I think that at the outset of this campaign, I think we were moving along at a good clip, and that's probably indicative of the fact that, well, first off, the early part of the campaign, those scenarios are a little bit easier, but
And we've played
also
them 100 times.
we've played them 100 times, so we kind of understand, even if it's subconsciously, where to go and what we're doing.
Yeah, of course.
We've put ourselves behind in the last couple by, like, for instance, not defeating any of those monsters and having to have one of us limp away and resign, which leaves all of them still alive. So I know it's going to be fucking hard.
Yeah, we got the O'Bannon gang after us, which is a problem. I think they're going to
Yeah.
show up in this, right? They've been tracking us.
We've got the
Daniela just
O'Bannon
can't.
gang.
She just can't escape her life of being hooked up with mobsters.
Yeah. No matter which scenario we were playing, there was always a mobster popping up for Daniela, fucking out of the woodwork.
I want to see the Daniela movie where she gets wrapped up with mobsters. She's a mechanic, you know. But maybe she made them a getaway car, and who knows? I can't even think of a movie for that right now.
Daniela's Breaking Bad.
Yeah, basically. She thinks she's got lung cancer, but she doesn't. He does actually in that show. But anyway, all right,
in
let's
terms
hop
of
in.
housekeeping, we've got a mental trauma on Minh T. We've got a mental trauma on Joe. Joe didn't have any XP. I don't believe you didn't spend any XP for Daniela, right?
No, which is dumb because it's the end of the scenario. I just been too busy to bother, to be honest with you.
Fair
So
enough.
I
mean, it was only 2 XP.
I know it's not. It's another. It's a skill. It's a decent skill card I could swap out probably, like Vicious Blow or some shit. But
yeah. So for Minty, I swapped out the level 0 version, one of the level 0, because I could only afford one upgrade.
Okay.
I swapped out one level 0 version of Mind Over Matter for a level 1 version,
Gotcha.
which basically just allows you to add your book to your Foot and Fist instead of use your book instead of your Foot and Fist. And of course, because Minty's a huge fucking fan of this, it also allows you to draw a card.
She loves drawing a card.
Loves drawing a card.
She loves it. It's like her favorite thing in the world. Besides carrying books and looking nervous. It's her greatest joy. But yeah, so I didn't do anything, so I think we're supposed to know our hands before we set the scenario. So why don't we get some drawing done and get cracking? What do you say?
Yeah, I'm into it.
All right, let's hope Daniela. Also, I just want to make it very clear, if you've watched this far into the campaign, we have made a lot of mistakes. I know because I go back and I watch some of this. We know, and it's unfortunate, but that's just the way it goes. And it gets in part of the problem is me because I didn't have my OBS quite streamlined, and you're trying to push buttons and you're trying to look for stuff and you're trying to remember rules and you want to switch to this camera and you want to try to keep it interactive for people watching. And sometimes it makes it difficult to remember, like, oh yeah, Time One brand can't be used every turn like this because it would be the most busted fucking thing in the game, you know. So I think there's a couple scenarios there where I use that special ability on it more than once. So I'm sure that got us out of a couple of jams, but
Probably.
So
last piece of housekeeping, because you might hear us talking about this a little bit depending on how the scenario goes, and if you've been watching the whole thing, you know that at some point, I believe 2 scenarios ago, we had a little snafu with our campaign log. So
yes,
we're missing a bunch of notes from our campaign log.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure we'll be able to remember most of the things in terms of who was sacrificed to Yog-Sothoth and who survived, who was rescued, all of those type of things. But they're not all written down, so we might have to talk it out a little bit, and it won't be just as simple as going to the campaign notes. So just a heads up.
And if I'm not mistaken, we should have those guys we rescued in our decks. I can tell
they
just by the
are
size of
already.
my deck. I got
Yeah.
35. You got 35, and Joe has 31 plus this
Plus
shit.
his hunch deck. Yeah.
So all right, cool. So let's draw some cards and then we'll do the scenario read. I don't remember if there's a lot of enemies to contest with. I'm always hoping to get weapons with Danielle when I first start. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to shut my hands. The hands are obviously visible in this. I think it makes for better streaming content. And I don't know. That's just my opinion. Maybe we'll try it another way someday.
Well, plus we're sharing Joe right now, so it would be very difficult.
We're sharing
if it
Big
wasn't
Daddy
exposed
Joe.
hands.
I think I like this draw. I think I like it. I don't really care about Bandolier. I don't even know if I care about Refrigerator, to be honest with you. I don't even know if I care about that. I like I 100% like. So I have 2 weapons in my draw, which cost 8. I do have the Time Worn brand in my opening draw, which is very lucky. I definitely want to keep that. It seems sacrilege to toss the machete in the event that I lose the Time Worn brand, but I'm going to do it anyway. I think I'm going to toss the Bandolier. I would definitely not play that in this deck in the future. There's a lot I would change about this deck. That's another cool thing is learning the decks. It's nice to have an event handy if you fuck up. So I'm just going to pitch 2 and draw 2. Stand Together gets me money, and Steadfast gets me some skill check success. So how are we looking over here? You got a lot of skill cards, eh? A lot of skill cards
so
there, don't you, guy?
The funny thing about Minty is that you want to get her assets early to put them into play.
Of course.
Like on your first turn, you don't really need or want the skill cards. You want to start drawing those later. So I'm happy with the magnifying glass. I'm pitching both of the overpowers because I don't need
100%.
to help out with no fighting right now. I'm probably going to keep the unexpected courage as kind of a back pocket.
Question: how many assets do you have in Minty's deck? Like, what's the number, the count?
It when I started the deck, it was tiny, but there are 10 total now.
Yeah. She strikes me as more than that, and also a high amount of skill cards that you have, and probably minimal events. But I don't really know.
It's actually fairly balanced now. It started out very unbalanced, but now it's 10 asset, 10 event, and 14 skills.
Okay.
Word. But yeah, some of those things you can use as you can commit any card, right? So
sure,
they don't necessarily all have to be skills. But anyways, pitching the 2 overpowers. I think I'll pitch Guidance 2 early, and then let's see. 1, 2, 3. Analytical Mind. I got her special power, Perception.
Nice.
I like. Mind Over Matter. Of course, the
you already
unupgraded version. I did.
Oh my! Look at that. Unspeakable Oath can go. We love Police Badge Guy. That's the reason we got out of the last campaign. Let's be real. When he had that crazy last turn before he bought it. Before he bought the farm, he should keep his gun. And just nothing to help with investigation, so maybe this can go. 3-7 is a lot, man.
Money, a gun, and a badge. Nice.
Perfect. We'll draw 2 more. Not good. And not great. So nothing to help with investigation. So
he's ready. He's ready to fight.
That's what's funny about decks like this is that if he's 50-50, I don't even know actually. I'd have to look at his cards. But if he's 50-50, we will get a lot of investigation help from the hunch deck unless we just draw the goddamn one we drew every time last time. But this is going to have to do. But he does have a mental trauma, as Brian noted. So does Minty. And somehow Daniela does not. Is that true? We also have extra weaknesses in our deck, which sucks because the campaign dictated as much.
Yeah, Minty's got a back injury that looks horrible in addition to her panic and the King in Yellow. Fuck that guy.
So we're going to go ahead and place Lost in Time and Space.
Boom.
What's this? Oh boy, a location reference. This will be fun. I'm going to copy the scenario card to the playmats. That's such a handy little thing. We'll shuffle the encounter deck. Ho, hey, ho. And it's at this point where I like to save in case we have an issue. Save game.
We never have issues. What are you talking about?
Lost in time. Save. Pop. There we go. And scenario read, I guess. Do we remember what happened at the end of the last scenario? That's a cool looking card. Although it does look like little floating sperms in space, I will say. So, should we do the read?
Yeah.
Scenario read. Let's see if it comes up the way I want it to. It won't have our pictures anymore because this is just easier. Okay, here we are. I guess we stepped through a gate. I don't remember this. Passing through the gate is unlike anything you've experienced. Let's try that again. Passing through the gate is unlike anything you've ever experienced. You feel your body twisting and distorting, churning through realities. The gate pulls you to its ultimate destination, a place beyond the scope of human imagination. Pause. This would be something you would read during, like, Eldritch. Right. Suddenly, all is quiet, and the chaos of the journey is replaced with a sense of solitude and dread. You are in an unfathomable place, vast beyond your ability to reason, and utterly alien besides. The landscape is surreal and strange, the architecture impossible. You are so far from home that home has become a threadbare dream you can barely recall. Even should you find a way out of this awful place, you may never be the same again. Right.
We stepped into MC Escher's brain, it looks like.
Yeah.
The fucking stairways to nowhere.
The labyrinth scene. All right. Set up, we gather the cards, put another dimension into play. That's where we begin. Set the following aside, shuffle the remainder locations. I'm going to read this to us. The scenario includes several single-sided locations that are shuffled into the encounter deck along with the rest of the gathered encounter sets. These locations only have a revealed side and have a revelation that puts them into play when drawn. Okay. When put into play, a single-sided location is put into play with its revealed side face up because it has no unrevealed side. Otherwise, it functions as a normal location in every way. Very well. Okay. I guess we will learn more as things go on. That brings us back here.
Gotta trust the game sometimes, Steve.
Gotta trust the game, man. It's all in the game. Okay. Would you like to get on with the act and agenda?
Yes, sir. Agenda 1A, all is one. Pathways of sound and color extend for an eternity in all directions, dotted with impossible architecture and overgrown with alien wildlife. The lines between the objects are jagged and shifting, and your skin feels as if it were inside out. Fucking gross.
Inside out. You turn
Forced.
me.
If you are moved to a location by an encounter effect, take one horror. Yikes. Only 4 doom threshold on this one. So crack-a-lackin' is where we got to get.
Daniela's
Act
not getting
1A.
out of this one.
No shit. She's going to go fucking bananas. Out of this world. Somehow you must find your way across the alien landscape in order to find the nexus that was described in Old Watley's tomb. As an action, discard the top 3 cards of the encounter deck, choose a location discarded by this effect, and resolve its revelation ability. Interesting. And we advance the act when we get 6 clues, 2 times investigators.
The Lost in Time and Space scenario card seems not super friendly. -1 for each extra dimensional location in play, up to 5.
Max
another
5.
Token. Yeah. If you fail after the skill test, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until the location is discarded. Put that location into play and move there. Okay. If Yogg Sothoth is in play and attacks you after the skill test, that's not good. If Yogg Sothoth, wait, the Yogg Sothoth could be in play? That's not good. That's not good. Don't like anything that I'm hearing, Brian. Lost in Time and Space has a location reference. Got it. Good. Great. Okay. And it said we begin here. In another dimension?
This far. No farther.
All right. Let's get our little tokens up there. Let's get our little people. So we got sucked through a gate. Did you already take my little man? Oh, you did. Nice. So we get sucked through a gate, and you gape. It's a weird word to use these days. In disbelief at the swirling colors and alien angles surrounding you, not angels. This is true madness. A 6 shroud guy. When a location leaves play, move each investigator and unengaged enemy at that location to another dimension. Cannot be canceled. Okay, we're going to try to remember that. We got a lot to remember.
I'm sure we'll be curious as to what we're going to be doing when the location disappears. Where do I go? Oh, another dimension.
I have to remember to take a horror. Okay, great. So discard the top 3 of the encounter deck. So that's how we have to. So there is, based on what I'm seeing, as an action indicates, with no group limitations. The only way to leave. So we're in a space that we can't leave unless we utilize the act deck.
Yep.
Right.
Not the act deck.
Well,
the encounter deck. We have to use as an action. We have to discard. We have to find other locations to get to so that we can find clues. Yeah.
Right. So do you use the act deck, right? Because there's an action.
Okay. The action on the act deck. Yes.
Yep.
Sorry, my confusion was you use the action on the act deck to use the encounter deck to get yourself revealed locations.
Yes, sir. Now, I'm going to address something real quick. Brian's on his high horse lately because he's now an Arkham's rule expert. And he jumped the gun a little early right there. He was a little jumpy right there. He's like, oh, I'm going to get him. He's dying to get me. Audrey,
I've gotten you so many times on this campaign. I've gotten you so many times, but yeah, a little highfalutin maybe.
Go back and look them up. Go watch them all. Anyway, okay, cool, awesome. So, who wants to go first? You have the lead. You do.
I do.
The token. Gear up, man. I guess that's what we're going to be doing.
Yeah. All right, so Minty will go first. That's fine.
Go for it.
Yep. I'm going to throw the magnifying glass in my hand, and that's wicked fast, kid, so it doesn't even take an action.
Wow. You're like light.
I'm gonna throw Analytical Mind in early.
Of course, because we're probably going to get bounced around here based on what I'm hearing.
That cost me 3 resources, and that is an action. That means that I can maybe potentially, finally, for once, use Minty's special ability of being able to help you with skill checks at a distance.
Imagine that.
Imagine that. All right. For my second action, I will utilize the action on the act deck, which states that I will be
discarding 3.
Discarding 3 cards.
Choose a location discarded by this effect. Oof, that's a good one to discard. And resolve its revelation. 2, I shuffled it. You saw me shuffle it.
I saw you shuffle it.
Ugh, we love dumping all those. Look at what we dumped. We dumped a dirty Yithian Starseeker who looks not fun.
Ugh.
And, that's 2 of them. Wow, that's good. All right.
Yeah.
Except we don't go anywhere. Clearly, there must be enough in there to go somewhere. Clearly, however many actions. So.
The encounter deck looks huge.
Yeah. Well, Daniela will get to work.
Hold on. I got Uno Mas action here.
You gonna do it again?
I'm gonna do it again. There's no reason not to at this point.
All right.
So flip.
There it is.
Here we go. And does it say until?
Until what?
3, kind of choose a location discarded by this effect. So I'm still discarding 2 more.
Correct. And then you choose.
All right. So I'm going to put this off to the side for a second here.
You might get another location, in which case you have to discard it. Good. That was perfect, Paul, to be honest with you.
Okay. So this guy, is there... I want to make sure that I follow the rules of the exploration map.
I'm sorry. This does say surge on it. Did you catch that?
Does that matter when I'm using this mechanic? I don't know.
Yeah, because it's the only way you can use this mechanic.
So I was discarding. So
You,
surge means that I pull an encounter
yeah,
personally.
yeah.
Okay.
There's no other way for this card to come into play, so I'm not sure how it would have any other way for the search to matter.
Okay. No, you're absolutely right. Although during Mythos, to be clear, we can pull a location, right? And then it surges to give us an actual. I think that's what the mechanic means. I'm perfectly willing to pull an encounter card, but what I'm saying is I think the reason for the surge language is that if you pull that location during the Mythos phase, you put a location into play, but then you still have to face Mythos. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yep. I tend to agree because I'm gonna bring my Lord of the Rings brain into this because I've been playing that a lot. In Lord of the Rings, if a card is revealed, you follow its when revealed effects. But when it is not, what's the language exactly? Choose locations and resolve its revelation ability. Interesting. You're
Okay.
discarding the
So
card and then you're resolving its revelation ability, which means put tear through space into play. Surge may not come into play because you technically discarded the card. You didn't. You
yeah,
didn't draw the card.
we're skipping on to the revelation.
I think that might work for me. Yeah, I'll go with
Like I
that.
said, my interpretation of the surge mechanic is specifically so that during Mythos, you're not just
During
revealing a location and then moving on. Like
yeah,
you
well,
still have to face Mythos.
and the letter of the law in this game is that if you draw a card, you follow the card. Shit, you're not drawing a card; you're discarding a card.
Right.
The language is pretty clear on the act deck. It just says draw. Whoopsie. I just drew that into my hand. It says draw and then handle its revelation effect.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm fine with skipping Surge.
All right. I think Audrey's probably as mad as she's ever been about us with that rule interpretation.
I call that a good sword clashing right there. Still no blood drawn yet though. We'll see. I'm keeping tally on the rules today. So do you want to move there? Or is that was your last action?
I cannot. That was my final action. So Minty is done now.
Put terror
We
into
revealed
force
the
at the end of the
location.
round. Either place one doom on tier through space or discard it. Whoa, that's so cool. So it doesn't stick around. Holy shit. So it's like hello, goodbye.
Yeah, that which means Joe should probably run over there, get that clue. You know what I'm saying? And
Go.
then we get a clue and
I think that's the point. You walk at the clue, walk back.
yeah.
And Joe can
Or
definitely do that.
I mean, you don't even have to walk back because if a location leaves play, you just move back to another dimension. So you don't need to
Right.
waste the action on walking.
But let's not forget what happens when you get moved that way. You lose a sanity.
Oh, you lose a sanity. Fuck. Yeah, walk.
So
it's
I'll
probably
walk
best
in.
to walk.
Walk in, take it, and walk back. You want to make an investigation for our man? Walk,
Sure.
investigate, pull a token.
Yep.
What do you got?
4 book, 1 shroud. Pow. We did not get it. We can afford to put 1 doom on it to keep it in play for 1 more turn, right?
I hate that. Think about every doom you place is you lose 3 activations.
Right, but the doom will then disappear with the location, right?
It does.
So if we place 1 doom on it and imagine that it's going to be around for 1 more turn, then we allow it to disappear itself next turn.
The next turn
that gives us
it go away.
Right. Because it's also
I'll pull
costly
the
to
token
bring
this time. -4. Ouch, babes. That's painful. He's like, I can't see it. It's too crazy in here. It's like swirling energies and shit. Well,
that's a shame.
it's unfortunate for him.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Daniela's turn.
It's probably best not to pull locations on the last person's turn because if they do go away, then we're kind of wasting.
Daniela's got to load up right now, right?
She always does, and she's going to give you guys some money, which is nice. So take 2 money, by the way. You're welcome.
It's just me, not Joe, right? Because Joe's not here.
Unfortunately, it is not Joe. We'll take 1, 2, 3. Is that 3 more? Yep. And we'll time warn it back down to 5. She done. So that brings us to the mythos. I will, upkeep, do all that shit. No. Yeah, just do all that shit. It doesn't matter. Takes 2 seconds. Just click the fucking button. So Doom 1, all 25% done with the first agenda. Ouch. That's painful.
We also have to remember to place 1 Doom on Tear Through Time and Space.
I think it's 8.
Tear Through Space.
Is it 8? I'm going to say 7. It's 7. Yay, it is 7. Nice. At the end of the round, either place 1 Doom or discard it. He's like, hey, it's real scary here. All right. All right, let's draw some cards, man. Let's see what this deck's going to do to us. Hey.
Beyond the Veil. You know this one. It surges. Put Beyond the Veil in your threat area if there's no copy. Take 10 damage and discard.
It's that one that stays in play. It's annoying shit.
It is, but if I don't have any cards left, it's pretty much over anyways. Here we go. Prismatic Cascade.
All right, you had to surge. Bummer.
Now, interestingly, this does not have surge on it, which calls into question what I was saying.
Why?
Before.
It's not surging. That's all it means.
No, I know, but remember how I was kind of espousing the idea that I thought that maybe locations all had surge on them to make sure that that's... Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's not a location. Yeah, it is.
It is a location.
To your play, discard a random card from my hand. No. Okay. Well, this goes into play regardless.
Let's consult the rule book for just a second. Sit tight. Let's see if this works. Rule check. All right. No cameras. I'm going to interact with this, and I'm going to go right to the S word. Using only your words. Surge states. Surge is a keyword. After drawing and resolving an encounter with the surge keyword, an investigator must draw another card from the deck. If a card with the surge keyword is drawn during setup, the surge keyword does not resolve. There you go.
There you go.
Well, it wasn't during setup, but it's not super clear. But
it wasn't drawn.
It was not drawn.
It was discarded.
That's what I was saying. It's the same as the Lord of the Rings. It's the same idea, basically.
All right. So Prismatic Cascade is a location that is now in play.
There we go. Sorry about that. What were you saying?
I have to discard a random card from my hand. Strange solution.
You can hit the discard 1 button and it'll do it randomly.
From my hand? I thought that was...
Oh, it might do deck, but there's a hand helper up here that I thought did that too. I can't remember. There was a button. Maybe I don't remember. No,
right.
It does it from your hand. I just tested it.
Okay. Joe's encounter is
a baddie.
Servant of the Lurker.
Oh, he's tough.
That's not great.
He's very tough.
Prey is lowest foot. He's a hunter.
Wait a minute.
When the Servant of the Lurker attacks you, discard the top 2 cards of your deck, and he hits for 2 and 2. He is worth a victory point, which at this point is like, what do I care?
You know what would be awesome if we could exhaust him and then he'd vanish with the fucking location. He gets sucked back.
No, it's not true. Each unengaged enemy at the location and each investigator gets sent back to another dimension, so they're not going anywhere that way.
Oh, it brings the enemies with you?
It brings the enemies with you. Yeah.
That's too bad. Well, I guess we're dealing with that guy soon. And we don't have our pistola in our hand. We also forgot this on the first turn.
Shocking.
And that's awesome. The very first card is that. That's awesome. All right. Daniela is drawing her encounter card. A wormhole? What is a wormhole? Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until location is discarded. Resolve the revelation, then move to that location. Okay. I'll do that. Discard. Hey, look at that. That was easy. Bing. I have to move there, which means I take a horror.
What's it connected to?
Nothing by the look of it. That's the fun of these locations, pal. That's what I mean. We're going to get pulled all over the place. Put dimensional doorway into play, then draw the topmost hex card in the discard pile. Great. No, it's not going to let us get away with all those discards, is it? The topmost hex card is Visions of Futures Past. And then it says, then draw. Okay, we did. So now I got to reveal this. Test will 5 for each point you fail by. Discard the top card of your deck. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Boy, oh, boy. I got a 4, and I do have some help. I will use Steadfast, which gives me a very big bump, a +3. So that's a 7 to 5.
You're at my location, and I don't think it matters, but do you want the extra question mark as well?
Why not? Make it an 8 to 5, because this is a rough bag. 8 to 5. -2.
Nice.
We succeed. We succeed. And if we go back to the location, it states, forced at the end of your turn, if you're at dimensional doorway, you must either spend 2 resources or shuffle dimensional doorway into the encounter deck, which would then move me, which would cause me to take a horror. Oh, boy. After you are moved to a location by an encounter card effect, take a horror. Yeah. Okay. And these are technically encounter cards, so that's a bummer. So, yeah, it's going to drive us insane as it bounces us around the galaxy. I guess that's the point.
The dimensional doorway should be attached to the blue triangle, correct?
But there isn't one.
Another dimension has a blue triangle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it.
So does Terran through time and space. I think this is just, it's not.
Yeah.
The auto.
It says it right here, too. It's this. We can use this guy if we need it.
Yep.
Lost in time and space. All right. What are we doing with these fucking monies, dude? All right. Well, that's the end of the Mythos phase. Yeah.
I can already tell this is going to get so fucking complicated.
Yeah.
We'll do our best.
Control 5, Control 4. There we go. All right. We can do like a number 5, can't we? Like one of these. Yeah, see? Hey. All right.
It's also technically attached to Tear Through Space.
Except I think this is all on 90-degree turns, which will frustrate me. I don't think we need these. They're already angering me. I don't want them anymore. Get away!
They're already angering me. Okay.
Oh, I see. Tear Through time and space is connected to this, but this is not connected to through time and space. So that's a one-way trip. And this, all right, there's a triangle here, but this doesn't connect to a square. Yeah, so some of these are one-way trips, man. They're one-way, dude. All right. How do we want to tackle this round? Oh, wait, it's the end of the round, is it not?
Yes.
So at the end of the round, either place a doom on Tear Through Space.
We did place the doom.
It.
We just did it early.
We did it when in Mythos?
Yes. We should have. We're only one turn in, regardless of when we did it. And
okay, that's fine. We're entering in our this is the second turn. Yeah. So it is at the end of the phase. You're right.
We should have placed that. We should have placed that token at the end of Mythos, but we just did it early. That's fine. Well, I'll tell you right now, Minty is probably going over to Prismatic Cascade to try and get those 3 clues.
Yeah.
After discard Prismatic. Ooh. So last clue on prismatic cascade is remove, discard.
Discard
Okay,
that
so if I
card.
discover all those clues and I get zapped back over here, then I'm going to lose another sanity.
Oh, there's so much sanity to be lost here. We need the right people in the right places to get the goddamn clues too.
Yep.
All
right. Well, Minty's going to walk over there. Walk, walk, walk. That's one action. The bag has not been friendly thus far. Okay, the shroud here is 2.
You can do it. Put your back into it.
Shroud here is 2. I want more cards. I need more cards. I got the magnifying glass, so it's a 5-2. 5-2. Boom. Got one clue.
Well done.
And 5-2. Run it back by the skin of my teeth. Take another clue.
Cards.
All right, that's it for Minty. She got 2 clues.
What was her? Oh, she walked.
Yep.
Right. Joey, baby. Joe should get a clue, and Joe should go to Daniela. So
Joe's engaged.
Oh, boy. All right. Oh, look at what? Wait, what? Oh, no. We got this one. Who cares? Guess what? Campaign's over. Don't care. Daniela, if I'm not mistaken, Daniela cannot go to him. She's not connected to him. So she can't.
Speaking to the one-way rules, she's connected by... So the blue triangle, and I've always... This is where you're going to see my weakness on the actual game, and I'm only good on tabletop sim with this, because it usually automatically puts these things in, the arrows. Does that mean these arrows here are one way?
Yes.
Which means that there's no walking back for Joe.
No.
You have to take the trauma.
Yes.
The trauma.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. He should go to the dimensional doorway, though. Just look at this. This is helpful as hell, too.
Yep.
It's showing you where you can go. You know? You know?
Yes, sir.
Actually, what we should do is we should follow this thing. And we should go like this. Yep, exactly. You move that to the wrong side. That's to the right of this one over here where my hand is. Remember this fun for Dune?
Oh, yeah.
How could I forget? And then the blue one isn't out yet, so this one could be like here if we want to follow this thing.
Yeah.
Makes it then it's a little easier to like pay attention to where the fuck
keep track of. Yeah. All right, now we just need to make sure the right people are in the right locations. Joe is
down
here.
Yep.
Minty is here.
With one clue on it.
Yep. And these 2 clues should be...
Yeah, dude.
All right. Let's get our shit together.
Joe's like, I'm scared, man. All right, Joey. So Joey is there. He can go to the blue, which doesn't exist.
No, the opposite. Daniela is there.
Oh,
Joe
yeah,
is
right.
up here.
That's right. That's right. That was a weird move. I'm like, wait a minute. Joe has an enemy in the trash place, or the tear through space. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna get killed by an enemy. Is what I'm gonna do. I think what I'm trying to determine is Daniela connected to Joe? She isn't. Which is such a fucking bummer.
Yeah.
Oh boy, Joe's gonna have a short night. This guy hits for 2 and 2. Oh goodness gracious, lads.
Yeah, this is tough, man. Because now we're all separated. We can't get to each other.
So here's what's gonna happen.
I like that Minty can kind of like rub her temples right now and send a skill check across time and space to you guys.
Why is Vicious Blow in the discard pile? Mr. Fancy Rule Pants, because it didn't get shuffled in at the end.
Are you really going to come out and blame me on that one? I don't fucking know.
I'm just fucking with you, dude. I know you're very. I know you have a lot of pride about this right now, and I can tell you're keyed up. So I'm just gonna lay off you. You're very keyed up. Oh, thanks, babe. I appreciate that. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna punch him. I gotta get a gun into my hand and shoot him up, but he's gonna hit me for 2 and 2, and then that's not good. Not good.
If only it was Daniela.
Gun into hand, plow. That would be 4 damage. He'd still be alive. He'd hit me again. I'm not taking 4. I'm not taking free hits from this guy. That's crazy talk. He only has a 2 foot. I only have a 2 foot.
I can.
Can you use your powers of your mind bullets? You can't.
I can give you an extra 2 on your foot check with Joe.
We might want to try that.
After you.
Do you not like that idea?
No, I'm fine with that idea. It's the whole point of what I'm out here for, bro.
Yeah. So I need to try to evade this guy for 2-2, man. Because I need that +2. 4-2, it's still not great.
Okay, I'm committing unexpected courage, which
I'm trying to avoid him. Here we go. Oh, God, I hate my life.
Lost by 1.
So you lost a card and I lost an evasion.
Well, I lose and gain a card. After you commit exactly 1 card to a skill test, exhaust analytical mind, draw 1 card.
God, that sucks. Oh, boy.
Yeah, it's not good.
I have 6 money. Let me think about this.
Can I pay him off? Is the servant of the lurker lighting the pockets?
Boy, anything I do, he hits me for 2 and 2. Fuck. I just got to fight him. I'm just going to take my medicine. So he fights at a 4. Good Lord, he's tough. I'm going to fight him with +2. I'm going to commit overpower to a punch. So I should always put your gun in your hand, dude. So 6 to 4. Negative. How many locations are in play that are extra dimensional? Can you tell me?
1, 2, 3. Yep.
So 6. That's a miss. I mean, Joe is flailing. And I'm going to commit my automatic to this. Trust me on this one. And try to dodge him again. I should have done that the first time. So we're going 3 to 2. Oh, this game is fucking brutal. Well,
I mean, it's going to be a short night at this rate. I'll tell you that.
For Joe, it is. Oh, boy. Well, Joe's done.
Don't worry. The act deck is only 4 cards. Jesus.
Daniela can't go anywhere. She's isolated out here because the other location doesn't exist yet. So Daniela is going to put locations into play, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do that from anywhere, right?
Yeah. I believe so. I can double check.
Yeah, you can.
That.
It doesn't say anything about the location.
Yeah. So action 1 for Daniela. Discard 3. 1, 2. Beautiful. 3. Oh, that's nice. Action 2 for Daniela. 1, 2, 3. Action 3 for Daniela. 1, 2. Oh, thank God. 3. Hey, a tear. It's a tear. Where do we put the tears? Right near each other? I don't fucking know.
The red. Oh, yeah.
Sure. We'll put it there. Put terror in 3 force at the end of the round. Either place a doom on it or discard it. So yeah, this didn't help us. We will be discarding this. So Joe's going to be moving back here. You're not.
No. He's going to be moving to another dimension, right? Because you're going to want to discard.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's going to be moving back here. Daniela, on the other hand, at the end of your turn, if you're at this, you must either spend 2 or... So I should let this location go away, right? Even though that's annoying. Because then that'll dump me where Joe is, and I can help Joe. But I'll take a horror for it. Yeah, I had to determine that. I have to determine
at the
that
end of
right
your
now.
turn.
Yep. Spend 2 or... I'm never going to get the clues, so... And you can't get here, correct?
Correct.
Correct. So
we're reshuffling it.
I'm out of here. Unfortunately, this has to get shuffled back in, which I'll let you handle. Can you take that? Daniela gets dumped back to another dimension, right? She takes a horror. Oh boy, she's down to 4 already. So she's here.
Dude, our order of operations is all fucked up, right?
Oh, whatever. It's the end of her turn when this happens, no? So why? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with our order?
It's fine.
No, what's the problem?
Did it say on the card at the end of her turn?
Correct.
Okay. Then you're fine.
Yes.
I didn't read the card closely enough. So that's fine. So she's dumped back to here.
Yep.
And Joe's going to get dumped back there. He's going to take the 2 and 2, but then at least she can help him. It's mostly just wasted actions because we're going to have to bring locations back into play, but it's fine.
It's what happens.
Yeah,
Do you see what happens,
ultimately,
Larry?
It's ultimately better than being isolated at 3 different locations that we can't get to each other and help each other, especially with Daniela not being able to get clues. But we need to get locations into play that Minty can get clues from to advance the act, as I see it. Okay, that's it for the investigation phase. Enemy phase, you're gonna Joe gets whacked for 2 and 2.
2, 1, 2. Okay. Ouchie. And
then upkeep.
Oh boy, oh boy.
I got Joe's upkeep.
Boy, did I just lose all my money? Discard
Joe just
all
got
of
his
your
wolf
money.
Mask.
Oof, brutal. Joey, baby. Good thing he's got that mask. Gives him an extra foot, though. So that's the end of upkeep. Now, what do we have for end of round? We've got tear through spaces, correct?
Yeah, end of round, place 1 doom on them. Well, let's not advance the agenda. So they both get discarded. Discarded.
They sure do. Does it say discarded?
Yeah.
Oof. Okay, I guess we don't need the clues on him. He comes back here. It's like Spider-Man's webs around those things when you fucking...
I know.
All right. Back to another... Whoa, what the hell? Joe comes back with a lurker. Like, there's just like a... And he comes, pops through this thing, clawing him, beating his ass. Danielle's like, oh, shit. I should probably hit that with my Time Worn brand. I should do that. 100% I should. Okay, well... And we have 2 clues. Boy, oh boy. This is going to be a quick one, bro. All right. Up to the mythos.
So
2.
Doom.
You're drawing your cards. Oh, bye.
Vast expanse. If there are no extra dimensional locations play, it gains surge. Otherwise, test will. X. X is the number. I'm really happy with the order of operations on when that... Reach when you fail by take 1 horror. Okay, so I'm doing will versus 1. 4 will versus...
If there are no extra dimensional locations in play, which is...
There's 1. The one that I'm at.
The one that you're at.
Yep.
All right.
Otherwise, test will X, where X is the number of extra dimensional locations
you got
in play.
This.
So 1. I'm doing a 4 to 1. I'm not going to spend any skill cards.
Please don't.
Let's fucking go. There it is.
Click the discard. It'll feel good.
It felt really good.
It did.
to have one success so far in this scenario.
Oh no, there's a barrier on the main location.
Cool.
All righty. Could be worse.
Yeah.
Daniela, closing reality, collapsing. Hazard. If you're at extra dimensional, discard it and take 1 damage. Otherwise, take 2. Well, that's not very nice. I thought I did a good thing by not being at it. I have no soak in play, man. I got to get cracking here. What is going on?
We're getting beat up.
We're getting beat up. We're way behind pace. So let's go ahead and have our investigators do stuff.
All right. After the last clue on Prismatic Cascade is removed, discard Prismatic Cascade. That's going to throw me back to the main location. Give me one more mental hit.
One more sanity schmack.
I know I've been bogarting the first turn, but I think I'm going to go first again.
I'll allow it. How you like
well,
that?
You don't have to allow it. I'm the lead investigator, so know your role. Minty, the meek secretary.
I can't wait for Minty.
Daniela.
I can't wait for Minty to get engaged by an enemy, and I'm going to go, good luck with that.
Hey, why don't you use your powers of leadership?
Maybe you can hit it with a book, bossy lady.
She did that last scenario. It was pretty cool. All right, so I'm going to investigate this location. Y'all. 5 to 2. 5 to 2. Yep. Ugh.
What's
Shroud
that?
value of...
Read it. You're on a fucking stream.
Minus X. X is the shroud value of your location. If you fail and your location is extra dimensional, discard it. I pass because it's a -2.
I think you're reading the wrong one, homie.
Oh, I am. -3. I still pass.
Yeah.
And Yug Southoff is not in there. Good.
Thank God.
Hey, thanks. Thank God you're here. One tally in your column.
You keeping
score?
All
All right.
on?
So this location now gets discarded.
It does.
Which means that Minty gets kicked back here. Do you want to get rid of the location?
I sure do. Discarded, huh?
Okay.
Oof.
Yeah.
How are we going to get clues?
Because
I don't know, dude.
I know.
Oh.
All right. I have 3 clues, half of the requisite number. That was 1 action, and I have to take a horror for getting moved against my will.
Now, there's an additional cost to move into or out of attached location. So does this bounce you into a wall? It might. But how do you cancel it? You can't cancel the effects of the move. It's automatic.
Yeah. No, I almost guarantee there's no...
Yep.
Because I would have nowhere to go.
Correct. You die. Game over.
Right. You're lost in time and space.
Oh, fuck. Anyway.
Right. And well, I would say if there was a mechanic for like, if you fail, then you take horror or you take damage or whatever, then you would do it. But it's like, if you fail, you don't get to move. There's no way I can not move.
Maybe it's saying then you have to lose 5 cards because clearly this encounter set's trying to take our cards away. It says if you fail, you have to dump 5 cards.
As an additional action to move into or out of this attached. So here's where I would call the language into question. I'm not moving. Right? What's the definition of move?
Well, there's moving and then there's a move action. You're clearly not taking a move action, but it doesn't say a move action. It just says to move into or out of.
All right, then I'm going to be actually more punishing on myself according to the rules because I didn't see the losing 5 cards. I think that it is a 4-will check.
Okay.
And then I think that I probably will be forced to lose 5 cards. But it means it will go away.
Forced. After you are moved to a location by an encounter effect, take a horror. Yeah. And this just says if you move in or out of. I think this is the worst thing we could have drawn because I think we're going to be losing 5 fucking cards every time we get thrown back into this thing.
Either cancel the effects of the move, which I cannot do.
It's kind of like, how about this? Think about this language. What happens if you play shortcut into this location with an arcane barrier? right? You're not taking a move action, but you're moving into the location.
Yeah.
So you couldn't use shortcut to get past the arcane barrier, I guess is my point.
All right. Well, I'm going to do something crazy. I don't want to lose 5 cards. So I'm going to spend 2 cards to not lose 5 cards. I'm going to commit Preposterous Sketches. I'm going to commit Guts. I'm going to use my front of card ability, which gives me an extra 1, 2, 3, 4 will on top of my 4. So this is an 8 to 4 check.
And then before you make this check, I just want to try to remember, did Danielle draw that card?
Arcane Barrier?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Then she didn't have to suffer the effects of it because she drew it when she was there, correct? So
Yep. Correct.
I just don't want you to waste cards if I should be making this check.
No.
So you're good to go.
Here we go. 8 to 4.
Hey, of course, there's a 0.
Of course. Hey, I still think it was the right
If
call,
you succeed, you
honest.
discard Arcane Barrier. Well
Yep.
done. You blast it with your mind bullets.
All right. I will now use the Act Deck action to reveal 3 cards from the encounter deck.
Or discard, as it were.
Discard. Collapsing Reality. Terror from Beyond. And Conglomeration of Spheres. We know that guy.
Annoying. That guy, he's the guy who's like, I'm going to keep you here. Now you just can't leave.
I'm going to do the same action again. And let's see what we got.
Nice. 1, 2. There it is. That's the one Daniela was at.
Vast Expanse. Dimensional Doorway is which card? It's the one down here, right?
Yep. Oh, it populated them. I didn't think it was going to. Awesome.
Put the Dimensional Doorway at the end of... Then draw the topmost hex card in the encounter discard pile.
Yep.
So I got to do that.
You do have to do that. That is annoying. And it's right there. No,
it's right there.
It's the next one. I saw it come up. There it is, yeah.
Push into the beyond. Okay.
So it's kind of like drawing an extra encounter card, which stinks.
Choose and shuffle a non-story asset you control into your deck. Discard the top 3. Okay, so...
Choose and shuffle a non-story asset you control into your deck and discard the top 3 of your deck. If a copy of that asset is discarded, take 2 horror. Right. So that means
magnifying glass.
Shuffle.
And then
Draw
I'm
3.
taking the top 3.
You're actually discarding the top 3, but yeah. Nope, that'll be from your hand. Oh, that sucks. It's a good card.
You gotta be fuck, dude. This game is not giving us a fucking inch.
It's saying, hey, it's the last scenario. We know. Marja explained that this game is magical because it does want to punish you. It knows.
Take 2 horror. Well, there you go.
Ooh, she's at 6 already or 4.
4.
Oh, thank God. I was like, wait, what? We ain't winning without Minty because we're not going to get the clues. We only have 3 clues. All right, we got to get this thing off of Joe's back.
We can't even get to this location. Is that correct? How did Daniela end up there?
I don't know.
Oh, because it was wormhole. I remember now.
That's right. That's right.
Yep.
I'm going to engage this guy. And I'm going to smack his face. I don't know if I should be using this already, but I kind of want to get rid of this guy. 2, 4. I'm only going to do 4 damage to him. Then Joe can maybe finish him off. I'm not going to use my special. I'm just going to whack him with a time-worn brand. I'm fighting at a 7. 7 to 4, coming in hot. Get out of here, son. Nice. I'm going to hit you again. 7 to 4. Oof. Lucky. Oh, I don't got money. Fuck my life. teach you. That'll teach
That'll
you.
learn you.
So Joe is going to toss a machete into his hands for 3. 1, 2, 3. He's going to. So if the attacked enemy is only engaged with you, it does +1. Okay. So I'd have to engage it and hit it again. We're going to let it hit Danielle. Sorry, Danielle. So 1, I'm going to put the police badge into play because I really would like to have that card ready to go, and we need it. And I will take a shot at him for free. What do you think? It's kind of risky, but...
It is risky just because his fight is so good. His fist is so good.
I know. I can use practice makes perfect. Also, this gets what? Put where before I get crazy here? Yeah, that card's useless. Maybe shove the threat area. All right. I could try to hit him with practice makes perfect and hope to run into overpower. That's a lot of hoping. And then hit Danielle.
That is a lot of hoping. We got to take risks right now is all I can really say about it because we are way behind.
I'm going to try to hit the thing. Jesus, this is a bad idea. I'm going to commit the wolf mask. So that's a +1. Practice makes perfect. So I'm hitting it at a 5. Currently I have a 5. I got the 4 and the 1 from this. All right. So practice makes perfect. Shuffle in 9. Oh my God, you gotta be fucking. Here it is. Overpower. All right.
There you go.
And search. So just to redo the math, we got a 4, we got a 5, we got a 6, we got an 8. Negative, I don't know, but definitely not 4.
-1.
So he takes, sadly, he only takes 1 because of machetes.
You're not engaged with him, right?
Correct. And even if I was, I would not be the only person he's engaged with. Right? If the attacked enemy is the only enemy. Yeah, okay. I'm not engaged with him either way. So he takes 2.
Yeah.
If the attacked enemy is the only enemy engaged with you. So could you put another one on him, please?
He's not engaged with you, though.
It doesn't matter.
He's engaged with Daniela.
It doesn't matter.
Why not?
If the attacked enemy is the only enemy engaged with you. It's not saying he has to be engaged. Yeah.
Oh, okay. If the attacked enemy is the only enemy engaged with you. See, I think we're reading it glass half empty, glass half full, because from my interpretation is he has to be engaged with you. You're saying that he's the only enemy. I'm saying he's not engaged with you. If the attacked enemy is the only enemy engaged with you, he's not engaged with you.
Then you are correct. And I will draw 2 for succeeding. 1, 2. Oh, God!
Jesus.
Draw the copy of the encounter deck, and it gains Surge. Choose and shuffle a non-story asset you control. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Okay, let's start with that. 1, 2, 3. All right, that's fine. What else happens?
Surge.
Nothing. We surge it, yep. And this, we have to test will of 5. We currently have a 3. Here we go. We got a 2. We failed by 3, so we're discarding 3. All right. All right. That can go away. That's not the end of the world, but not great either. It's a resource eater. It's an eater of resources. I have no weapons left, bro.
I know.
Alrighty. Enemy phase. It hits Daniela for 2 and 2. 2 and 2. Which is brutal.
She's going to get him back, though.
Yeah, but only for 1, dude. Only for 1. So that's 4.
This is the first and only enemy we've faced so far. And he's beating the shit out of our
3. Team. Yeah. Daniela's already in trouble, actually. I need some card draw badly. Is that everybody's turn? Are we at upkeep?
We are at upkeep.
Oh, boy. Medical student. That's good. I could use the help. And another machete. That's pretty fortuitous, if I'm being
We need
honest.
that.
And I'm ticking doom, and we're going to you.
Okay.
Hold on. Dimensional doorway. We skipped end of the turn. If you're at dimensional doorway, you must either spend 2 or shuffle it in the encounter deck. So it's being shuffled in the encounter deck.
Well, hold on. If you are at,
Oh, nobody's
there's no
at
one
it.
there.
Hell yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome. So, oh, by the way, nice draw.
Interstellar Traveler. Spawn any extra dimensional location. Ha ha!
Away with you.
Away with you. Now, question: as a hunter, he still has to follow the rules of
He does.
egress, right? So he can't
And
go
ingress.
anywhere right now.
Yes.
Right. Dude, that's sick artwork on that card too. Damn.
It's completely awesome.
When the Interstellar Traveler enters a location, flip 1 clue on that location to its doom side. Oh, fuck. And place it on Interstellar Traveler, or place 1 doom on Interstellar Traveler if there are no clues on that location.
Fuck.
There are clues on this location.
So he's going to advance us so fast.
Yeah. He sure is. Like,
Flip 1
like
clue
right
on
now.
that location to its doom side and place it on this traveler, or place 1 doom on Interstellar on him if there are no clues on that location. So it just goes like this, right?
Flip 1 clue on that location to its doom side and place it on the Interstellar Traveler. It stays with him. He takes the clue away with him as doom.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Or place 1 doom on Interstellar Traveler if there are no clues on that location. In other words, if there weren't any, he would just build his own doom.
Right.
That's dirty. He's dirty, man.
That is some dirty shit. Okay. Well, that's not good.
It's not good. It's not great. That was the first draw.
That was my draw. Now it's Joe's draw.
An endless bridge. It's a location. Hey, how
It's
about
a location, baby.
that? And what color
Which
is
one
it?
is it? It's the blue
It's the-
triangle.
It's the blue
It's
triangle.
the connector.
Oh,
It's the connector.
good. Oh, great. Right. Put it into play and lose 2 resources, huh? Well, that's annoying for Joe. It states, after investigator leaves on this bridge, place a doom on it or discard it. Jesus Christ, there's a lot going on in this scenario.
Yeah, there is.
Alrighty then.
2 clues, 4 shroud.
Yep, it's a lot. And now Daniela. Steps of Yahargal. That one is the plus sign. This goes down in the right-hand corner.
It's right here.
Ding.
Hey,
Let's
get all
read this
crooked.
one. Put it into play and draw the topmost madness card in your discard pile. Oh, no. I think I have it right here. Lose all my resources. Click.
It could have been worse.
When you would leave this, test will. If you fail, shuffle it into the encounter deck instead of moving to your original destination. What a jerky card. So if you fail, shuffle it. Move anyway, but take the horror, is what it's saying. Right? If you fail, shuffle it in the encounter deck and move. Don't move, but then you have to move because...
Don't move, but be moved.
Yikes. Well, then, we got some shit to do here, guys. Daniela should get rid of her monster, so she's going to go first this time and be done with it. So I'm going to whack him. Whack. So this is a 7-4. He's gone. Is he a Vips?
He was a VIP.
Yeah, he better be with that kind of damage and shit. Next action, I'm going to put the medical student into play. I'm going to heal 1 and 1. Is it 1 and 1? Oh, thank God. How did I put her into play, Dean? I can't afford her. You're a cheater. All right. So annoying. I guess I'll do it in this order. Blink. I guess I'm not moving. I was kind of hoping to move, but
Were we supposed to advance the agenda deck, by the way?
yeah. No, didn't we just pull the Doom on your phase?
It was in my mythos.
Yeah, so no.
It's at the beginning of mythos.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
It's after a Doom is placed.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, I just ticked something and I don't remember. What did I do? Shit. What was my damage here? Because I am going to put my medical student into play because I just got 2 from Stand Together, and then I'm going to play my medical student. So I take 1 and 1 away, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what did I have? Did I have...
You had 4 and 4.
Okay. I couldn't remember.
Yep.
Then it's 3 and 3?
Yes.
All right. That's fine. I hope so. I still can't play Lucky.
Stand Together means that me and
everybody
Joe both
gets
get 2 resources.
Everybody gets 2.
All right.
Oh, no. One of you. Who needs it?
Oh,
not you.
Joe.
100%
Joe needs it. Yeah.
Did you put it on Joe? Yeah, because
I just put it on Joe. Yeah, and I took the 2 that I.
Well,
took.
I have an emergency cache, so I mean, it's not. If you need it, you can take it.
I don't need resources.
All right, Joe's gonna play emergency cache. Joe's gonna put a machete in his hand. Joe's gonna put a magnifying glass in his other hand, and he can't go anywhere. Oh, he can go there, but what's the rules? He would be in, so the magnifying glass is free, so technically I've only done. I put the machete, I did the emergency cache, I got 1 action left. I don't think it's worth going there. Right? Because the asshole will just come and kill me.
He's a hunter, right?
He's coming. He's going to the bridge. You shall not pass.
Well, then the only thing that Minty is doing is the act deck action, because I'm not going to go to the bridge and be standing out there with my books.
You know what I've noticed? He's not as bad as the other guy.
No, definitely not.
But he does like to
kill us.
He does like to eat sanity. But he does only have 3 health. He only has 3 health. Joe could kill him. But Joe can't. The timing doesn't work for Joe with only 1 action left. Do you know what I'm saying?
I mean, we're flipping the agenda this turn regardless.
Yeah, I'm not in a hurry. He's just annoying because we need clues. And he's going to be blocking clues.
Yep.
So
he's not only going to be blocking clues, he's going to be eating clues. Because they don't go back on the location. Yeah, although, pursuant to what we learned last week, if that shit goes into the discard pile and it comes back,
100%, yes.
Then it respawns. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%, yeah. But we're seeing a lot of these getting discarded and not getting shuffled back in, which scares me deeply.
I have to assume that when the agenda deck flips, this all gets reset because otherwise...
Right. Yeah, you're probably right. What do you think
anyways,
should do with his last action? I think he's just going to be a big wuss and draw a card.
Yeah, he shouldn't have a completely empty hand.
Tetsuro Mori-san is a fan favorite. All right, there. What do you got? What do you got for us, Minty? Walk, investigate, walk back. I don't know.
I can't walk back. It's not connecting.
Ugh,
it's one way.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
Yeah. Boy, oh boy. Like I said, I feel like the only play for me is to...
I have a sneaking suspicion that when this thing advances, it's going to take all these and shuffle them back in and just reset the... I bet these aren't going to stay, but I don't really know.
Which means this guy is coming to us.
Yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion. We're not getting away from this guy just yet. That'd be a fun enemy phase, but it's not until Mythos, so we don't have to worry about him hurting us this turn.
Okay, so let me think about this. If I walk down, I will be definitely taking, if what you're saying is true, and that's a gamble.
It's a complete gamble.
If what you're saying is true, that's a gamble. I would take one horror for being thrown back to another dimension.
No.
He would come here first.
He's going to come and hit you.
He'd come and hit me first. Okay.
Yep.
Then that would kill me, which means that there's no point in doing that. There's
You
no
don't hear
point in
that-
doing that.
You don't hear that often with Minty on, like, you know, the third or fourth turn. She got a
That would kill
7/7
me.
because
All right,
it would hurt a lot.
I'm gonna discard the top 3.
Okay, getting wild.
One action. Wild. We're getting wild.
Yeah, 100% of stuff's coming
Conglomeration.
back in the next deck. It's a tear.
Tear. Okay. And that goes to right where that card is, I believe.
I
So
gotta
can you
believe
move
this card
yeah, thank you.
searches, but that's okay.
Okay, that's fine because this affords me the opportunity at the cost of 1 sanity to go get 1 clue. Is that worth it? I think it is because I think we need to fucking move. Although that puts me 2 sanity away from dead.
Yep.
I don't know if that's worth 1 clue.
Yeah, I'm not sure it is either. But then again, we might not get past the first act here at this rate. Because if she dies, she dies. We're pretty much screwed, which means we'd be scooping and just going again. Because it's yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one, man. It's a tough one.
Yeah, the other thing is I don't know if it's worth. Well, you know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? The stupidest, most inefficient thing. I think I'm just going to put cards in my hand and hope that what we're predicting for the agenda deck is what it is.
Either way, it's going to be bad. Anytime it advances, it's bad.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah,
But I think that it would be silly to take 1 clue at the cost of 1 horror when I got 3 horror
I
left.
agree with that assessment, pal.
And I don't need money, so we're really just talking about drawing cards.
You also have
So watch this. Be king in yellow.
Don't utter his name here.
Ooh. You know what? That was the best possible card I could have drawn.
Why?
Because it's
You need
soak, and I can get more cards, and I have resources to do so. That was the best possible draw right there. 2 resources, final action, draw 2 cards, 1, 2.
Grizzly Totem, so good. All right, awesome.
Okay.
Enemies. When he
enters
travels
a
to a location, fucking steal a clue. Yum. Yum. He needs to be dealt with. He's going to be delivered into our lap, right down a slide, right into our waiting arms like a mom. He's coming to us, dude. Oh, goody. Oh, great. All right. Well, upkeep, I suppose it is.
On the bus.
I got cops aplenty. Why are cops in another dimension? They're like, what are we doing here, man? Ticking Doom. Our Doom is 6 for the record. And we're advancing.
Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck, then discard the cards from the top until a location is discarded. The lead investigator resolves that location's revelation effect. Fuck me sideways.
1. Hold. 2. There you go. A tear through space.
Okay. Check the campaign log. If the investigators failed to save the students, we did. Read the following.
Hold on. Before you even do that, you have to resolve this revelation. Yeah. So you have to travel here. I swear to God, these cards are surging, and we're not, but whatever. I'm over it. Put tear through space into play at the end of the round. So that's all. We don't have to worry about it because it's going to go away, unfortunately. But it's there for now. if you want to go. If you want to go have fun, you can.
Oh,
right.
God, this is so
You
bad.
wanna read
Okay, so, yep, check the campaign log. If the investigators failed to save the students, which we did, read the following. A large canine creature, alien to your eyes and yet familiar, appears before you. The creature rushes forward and you prepare to fend it off, but to your surprise, it runs through you towards a building that wasn't behind you moments before. Derby Hall from the Miskatonic University. The creature bursts through the building's front door and you hear the screams of panic from inside, followed by the crunch of snapping bones and cries of pain. This is really fucking cool, dude.
It's awesome.
From a narrative standpoint, you're seeing the aftermath of the decision that we made of your failure in the third scenario. Each investigator takes one horror regardless of their location. Good.
All right.
Great.
Daniela's, I've done that on my side. Oh, that was painful.
Did Joe take his horror?
Yep, he did.
Okay.
And I've reset the doom, which is pretty nice.
All right. Agenda 2A, past, present, and future. As you cross this realm, you catch occasional glimpses of reality, scenes from old memories, more recent visions from the past few days, and sometimes even events you do not remember ever happening. Forced. After you move to a location, by an encounter card effect, take one horror.
Want to draw some cards?
Wormhole. Discard cards from the top of the... We know this one.
Yep.
Discarding cards until I find a location and then moving to it.
Yep. Hey, a lot of tears in space right now.
And I'm moving there, right?
Is that what it said? Wormhole? Yeah, it draws you in.
That's how Daniela got to that fucking island.
They're all connected, which is cool. You can just gobble up 3 clues. He's not moving yet.
Nope. But that means I can get to the bridge from there so that I don't have to lose a sanity for... At the end of the round, either place one doom or discard it. If it gets discarded, then... Oh, I can get the... Oh. Muy interesante.
Also, was this first tear through space there before Mythos phase? Then it should be gone.
Yes. You're correct, sir. And we're not placing a doom on it, I'm assuming. So
but wait a minute. Why wouldn't we? Because we knew we would clear it anyway. If it was at the end of the round before Mythos ticked, we would load it with doom because we know it's going away.
Okay.
Right? There'd be no disadvantage to putting the doom on that play because we were already advancing. So we might as well leave the clues in play. And we can decide like now, like at the end of this turn, like maybe we don't want 3 doom coming, so get the clues as fast as you can. Clue, shortcut, clue, walk, clue. I don't know. You might be able to scoop some clues right
I might be able to scoop up all 3 clues because I have shortcut. Because I could do clue, walk, clue.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. Let me cogitate. Anyways, it's Joe's encounter.
Yep, I got it. Vast expanse. Test.
Oh, testing will. There's a lot of extra to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Max of 5, right? Yeah.
And then what's the max I'm taking? 1 horror? Well,
yep.
He takes a horror.
For each point you fail by, take 1 horror. How many points did you fail by?
2. So Joe's out.
Joe's dead.
Yep, he's out. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, man.
Joe's like, I can't take this shit.
Good luck. I'm going with my cop buddies.
That's unfortunate.
He's not going anywhere, actually. He's fucking bananas.
All right. Drawing Daniela's card. She's close now, too. Offer of power. You must draw 2 cards and place 2 doom on the current agenda, or take 2 horror. Well, 2 horror puts me out, so I guess I'm going with option A. Draw 2 cards and place 2 doom on the current agenda. Sorry, man. We're gonna lose this. 1, 2. And what did I draw? Anything good? Yeah. All right. Wish I would have drawn that a second earlier. All right. I'm going to go fucking kill this thing because I'm pissed.
Do it.
Daniela walks down, gets engaged. And since she's on her way out, she's going to use her Time Worn brand special and just blast this guy in half. I really shouldn't do that in case I stick around. Walk. He engages me. He's only got 3. I could just vicious blow him. Yeah, I'll do that. Walk, attack with a 5, a 6, 7, and 8 to 4. 8 to 4. Well, that could be bad.
Yep, you fail.
Nah, lucky. I'm not failing that shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Can you afford it?
Yep.
Thank God.
And it dies. That's why. Because I'm like, well, this is a 1 shot. I'm not going to not miss a 1 shot.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus. Don't discard.
Whoa.
Calm your tits. Discard. So walk, attack, kill. 1 action left. I certainly don't want to stay here, but I don't really have many choices, do I? Which one is going to stay in play? Oof. I can't go back. I'd rather not stay here. After you leave this place, place a doom on this bridge or discard it. Right.
Why don't you want to stay there?
I guess I do.
That's where
I
Minty
could possibly
is planning on ending.
I could possibly get a clue.
Let me do the math on this. If I investigate, I walk. If I walk, I shortcut.
Yep.
Investigate. That's 2 actions. I can only get 2 of these clues.
Yeah.
So you might be right. After investigator leaves, I either place 1 or discard it.
I might as well stay because there's no negative effect to staying.
There is no negative effect to staying.
I'm going to draw a card. There we are. She's done. All right, Minty.
Okay.
Give me all you got. I wanted to really use my police badge on you, but it's been sucked into the ether of my chaos brain.
Okay.
Sorry to report, sir.
That's fine.
You feel a little disheartened, pal?
It's difficult in this game when you're like you're trying to keep all of the rules in mind, and then you realize like it's a complete lost cause. But you still have all the complicated things to.
Here's one of the things about one of the pros and cons of some of the mechanics of this game and Lord of the Rings. In Lord of the Rings, something can happen where you lose a character or 2 in a round, or somebody gets whatever, and you go, it's impossible to win. Let's just start over, because the setup's so much easier. In this, you're like, I don't know if we can survive. So it's almost like you waste time going through it, being like, we can't win this, but we don't really know we can't win it, but we really probably can't. Do you know what I mean? So it's a little less, you're like, I guess we can still get far. But anytime you're dealing with a last scenario, you know it's win or die, right?
Well, because this is the first start location that we've had in a long time that doesn't have the resign mechanic, right? Yeah, so there's no resigning.
You can't go home. You can't go, can I be done at the other dimension location? You just have to die.
Okay. I'm gonna commit perception because fucking why not?
Yeah, throw the cards away, brother. I would.
Which means that this is a 7 to 1.
Reveal another. So right click, I think. Ooh, baby.
Nice. If I committed something, I get it back. That's
Ooh,
sick.
I'll take it.
But that also I get to draw 2 because I succeeded by 2 or more. Lucky and overpower. Okay, so I got that clue. I've got 4 clues. That was one action.
That was beautiful because not only did you keep the card, not only did you get the success and get to draw 2, you get to keep that card again for a potential 2 more cards. Yeah. You're at max hand size, but oh no, you got +2 hand size.
No, I have +2 because of the lab assistant.
She's awesome. All right, cool.
Okay, so
this clue's gone.
Clue's gone. I'm going to utilize shortcut, which is fast and free.
Leave it to Minty to find a little sneaky spot in outer space. It's not like, hey, I know a place where the fence is cut. It's like, I know a place where we can sneak past the ether. All right.
You know, it'd be really fucking sick, dude. Really fucking sick. If I played Perception, got 2 more cards, and one of them was my other shortcut. That would be
gangsta. Well, your chances
real
are pretty
awesome
good
right now.
Your chances are pretty good, bro. You should do that, though.
Now, there's nothing on here. Does it automatically advance? I'm looking at the act deck card. It doesn't say once you spend the requisite number of clues. It's just once we get the clues, it automatically advances, right?
Indeed.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to once again recommit Perception. That makes it a 7-1 again. Pow. +1.
2.
Go figure.
Big shortcut coming. I can feel it.
Draw 1.
Hey, nice of you to join us, Professor. All right. Not what you wanted, but good cards nonetheless. Oh, you have one action left?
Action. I have one action left.
What's it going to be, Minty? Minty baby? What's up, Crashdown? We're getting smashed in this scenario, buddy. We're in outer space. It's not good. We're struggling. We're hopping through tears in space and other dimensions and endless bridges. And some of the locations are connected, some aren't. We already lost one investigator. Joe went insane already. He's lost his brain. So he's out. Minty's 2 sanity away from being gone, and Daniela is 2 sanity away from being gone as well.
Well, let's be honest. Minty's going to pitch that fucking hot-ass lab assistant before she goes bananas.
Yeah,
she'll pitch
so you
her
got a
into
buffer. You got a buffer.
I got a buffer. Yep.
We might still get
but that's what you were saying kind of about Lord of the Rings versus this, where this game, it's like it almost gives you this fucking shitty false hope. Like I'll keep going because I don't know what's behind the next card. I'm not going to.
It likes to torment you.
It plays with you like a cat.
It's a chaos god. In Lord of the Rings, it's just Sauron just wants to destroy the world. He's either gonna destroy it or he's not. There's no subtlety there. He's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Right?
Yeah, and so it's just a standard Tuesday crash.
Yeah. Just a standard Tuesday, pal.
All right, Minty's gonna not waste everybody's time, and she's gonna walk over to the other tear through space.
Haha.
That'll be my final action. And that's the end of the investigator phase.
Upkeep. There's no enemies, thanks to Daniela. Hey, take heart, babes. Okay. Joe does not have to upkeep because he's insane. End of the round. We have some decisions to make.
Okay. The 2 locations with no clues on them.
Easy decisions to make. So let's Spider-Man them up here. All right. And
I think this takes a doom.
But the problem is that means we advance at the start of the next phase, right?
You're right.
Ain't that a bitch?
You know what?
That sucks.
Minty should take a sanity damage on the lab assistant to avoid advancing. I think that makes more sense. Using one of my soaks.
Ooh. Wait, what? What did you just say? You should put damage
The
on the
whole
lab
reason
assistants so we don't advance?
the whole reason not to put a doom on this would be to not discard it so that I didn't get transported back to another dimension and therefore take a mental damage.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying?
But
I will
putting
take
it
a
on the lab?
horror. If I
Okay.
well, hold on. Is it direct? Is the question.
It's not direct.
Take one horror. No. So yeah.
It's not direct.
I say we do not put doom on this location.
Of course not. That's the no-brainer. Because we don't want to advance.
Okay, so then I go back here.
So it gets discarded, is the point.
It gets discarded. Yep.
Sadly.
The lab assistant is going to take one horror, which
I
is
thought you initially
6.
said I'm going to put horror on the lab so we don't advance. I'm like, I don't think I'm tracking you. We would. Well, it doesn't matter. We can't.
No,
we can't
what I was
afford the
saying is
doom.
that if we kept that location in play and we put a doom on it so that I didn't have to get transported and I didn't have to take a horror,
I got it. Yep.
then we would have advanced. It was a little bit in my mind, but I wasn't saying it very articulately out loud.
Well, Mythos. What do you got?
Well, we only have to. The silver lining of Joe being bananas is we only have to draw 2 encounters.
Hey, look at you.
Oh, good.
It spawns where you are, engaged with you.
Cool.
So we have a Yithian observer come to say, what are you doing poking around, picking up shortcuts in my other dimensions? How dare you? It retaliates.
I have a feeling those tentacles are coming for me.
You ain't kidding. We're about to make a little hentai film with Minty Fan, I think. When Yithian Starseeker attacks an investigator with more than 10 cards, place 1 doom. Ooh, you have 18, right? Or 16, 15. Yep, that's not good. Okay. Daniela. Prismatic Cascade. Put it into play and discard a random card from your hand. It's green. Where's green? This side. Hey, look at that. That's pretty. After the last clue, okay. Put prismatic into your hand. Play discard. Okay. I wish I could get to you, buddy, but I can't.
I know.
I can't go home again.
It's all good. I have. I can escape
rough.
this person. 5 foot. Fuck this game, dude.
You are not escaping a 5-foot home slice.
God.
Think of how difficult it would be to avoid
fine.
a tentacle monster.
I've got shit that I can do.
You got a handful of cards, home slice.
Yeah, I've got shit that I can do.
Well,
Maybe. Okay, if it's the top of investigation, I need to take a wee.
You want to take a quick break?
Quick break.
All right. We'll put the 5 minute. We'll put the break screen up, but it'll be less than 5.
Yeah, for sure.
And we're back, and Brian's camera's coming. There it is. Bing.
Bing. All
Where
right.
were we?
So, getting pounded in the ass.
I'm not going to kill ya, Minty.
I'm just going to bash your head in. I'm going to bash it right in.
Right the fuck in.
I'm going to play Mind Over Matter.
Yeah. Oh, you getting slippery?
I'm getting slippery. Okay, so until the end of the round, you may use your book in place of your fist and foot, which means that I have a 4 to his 5.
You're dodging this guy? I love it.
I'm trying. Okay, I've got a 5. I'm committing. There's no clue at my location. Fuck your mother. Okay. No, it's cool.
Also,
it's fine.
Isn't this like a mission for like Silver Surfer? We're in like outer space fighting gods and shit. You're a fucking librarian. You're like, what are we doing? Why are we here?
Why are we here? Okay, I'm committing the Grizzly Totem. That didn't work. I'm committing the Grizzly Totem.
It hurts my soul to watch you do that.
Yep. I'm committing Warren Rice because he got us into this fucking mess.
He's got a 2-3. What are you doing?
I know, dude. Well, if I don't get away from this guy, it's over. I have nothing else.
You know what you could do?
Hold on. No, Warren Rice is coming back in. Survey the area states. Well, survey the area is in your hand or committed to a skill test. It gains book icons equal to your foot or foot icons equal to your book. So I'm not committing the Grizzly Totem.
Wait a minute.
Committing.
But your book is your foot.
Untangle this mess for me.
No worries. Until the end of the round, you may use your book in place of your fist or
foot.
So you're not using a foot check. You're just using your book in place of it. So you'd want to bump up your book because you're basically evading with your brains, right? So you just want to bump up your book to get your. So you're on the right path.
But I can't use survey the area. It doesn't help me because my book is my foot.
Yeah.
So I can't add book icons equal to my foot. No, I can't.
Foot,
I can use my foot. I can use
book.
foot.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to commit. I'm not committing the Grizzly Totem because that's useless. I would be committing.
Or him. You got lucky in your hand. You're going to need him for soap, bro.
All right. I'm committing survey the area, which means that I get +2.
Yep.
Which makes this a 6 to 5.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. 6 to 5.
I'm nervous for you, man.
So am I.
You might want to toss the totem down because you're either going to play totem or Warren. You're not going to probably play both, right? Who has time for that?
Totem doesn't help me, though, because
that's true.
My book is my foot.
Fuck.
Yep. It's a 6 to 5, dude. And
with Lucky in the pocket.
Yep. So it's a 6 to 5 light.
Go with God. Go with God.
6 to 5.
Oh my God.
Let's fucking go.
Could this be the turning event we need? So he is exhausted, which is hilarious. I like that you hide. Only she could figure out a place to hide from it. It's like hiding from a shark in the water. How do you manage that? Like, what the fuck?
All right. Mm-hmm. Now Minty is going to walk.
Hiya.
Just skates away from that motherfucker. All right, that's 2 actions. What's the shroud here? It's high, right? Or no, it's 2. Okay, 2. Not bad.
El Dolce.
All right. This would be a 4 to 2.
With inquiring mind, since there's
still
clues.
Got lucky in the pocket.
Is this in play or committed? It's an event card, right? So this is gone.
It's Well, it's in play
the
for
whole
the rest of
round.
the
I'm
round.
sorry. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that's why I left it there. Yeah.
I got it. Gotcha.
Okay. I'm going to commit Inquiring Mind, which makes this a 7-2.
Okay. Well, you're looking for anything but the you know what. Don't even say it.
7-2.
Hey, get the card
Hey,
back.
I get Inquiring Mind back.
Is that the 6th clue?
That is the 6th clue, baby.
Because we didn't draw the other one off. You didn't tick them. Oh, you just did. Okay. All right. Awesome. Well, hurrah. We advance. Go
All right.
ahead.
A light shimmers in the distance, and you head towards it to investigate. The wispy light drifts away from you, floating through the realm's strange gateways, ascending looping staircases and crossing through the barriers you dared not cross earlier.
Ooh.
With little chance of finding the nexus on your own, you follow the light, hoping it is guiding you in the right direction. Put the set-aside edge of the universe location into play.
Oh, God. That doesn't want to be there. Oh, that's the missing link on the bottom. We love it.
You must have at least 2 clues in order to move to the edge of the universe.
Which we don't, because we just spent 6. And let's
By the way, this prismatic cascade, it's still, that location still has 2 clues on it. I only got 1 clue from there.
Yes.
The other clue was from the locations that were disappearing.
Okay, because when I pulled this off, you only had 4 on your sheet. That's why I pulled the second one.
Right. I forgot to tick a clue when I gained my second clue last round.
Got it. No worries. All right. So Into the Beyond, you got this? You want to read this?
Yes. You continue to follow the wisp of light through the treacherous landscape. You continue to follow the wisp of light, though the treacherous landscape makes it a difficult quarry to chase. As an action, discard the top 3 cards of the same deal. You can discard the top 3 cards, choose the location discarded by this effect, and resolve its revelation ability.
So if we get into
Objective.
the place, we advance.
Okay. So we need 2 clues to get in there. Nothing is fucked, dude.
We're advancing next round. All right. So this was Minty's turn.
Right. And that was my last action. Chaos bag.
I have no idea what to do with Daniela, if I'm being completely honest with you. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. All right. I could walk. I don't have the 2 clues to get there, right? You need 2 clues. Oh, God, I wish this was an investigator. Do I have any help? No, I don't.
I can help you at a distance.
From a distance.
To investigate.
Can you? I could try. I got a 1 book. It's terrible. Oh, Hey. What's up, Ryan? Fagondo. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I guess I could move southerly.
Mm-hmm.
Except at the end of my turn, if I'm here, I do?
You don't have to. Sorry.
Wait. Daniela doesn't do it. She doesn't have to do anything. She's Daniela. I mean,
if you're the dimension, you must either spend 2 resources or shuffle the dimension door.
Which would
you don't
cut
have
off
2 resources.
I sure enough don't. Yeah. I could walk and, well, I could walk and then, I don't fucking know. She's, until there's an enemy to smash. Wait a moment. Oh, I can't go backwards.
You can't go back.
I could go back. If I don't have the money, I go back, and then it's knuckles up, brother.
So you could take a resource, walk, and investigate. Spend the resources to keep the location in play. No. I know. It's fucking crazy.
What I could do is walk, investigate twice, and then get bounced back here. And
but then it's not 2 clues as a group. It's right. It's if an investigator enters.
Yeah. Yeah. So the investigator needs the clues because the investigator is the one going into the location. So I go down here, get the 2 clues, and get bounced. I mean, what did I just accomplish? Nothing. Tra-la-la.
And I'd be burning cards to help you investigate.
I don't think I'm going anywhere. Does this thing hunt?
I don't think so either.
No, it's just annoying. Yeah, and I don't want to be placing Doom, so she's stuck. That's depressing as shit. I'm gonna play backpack. Hiya! I need my attachment helper. I love this thing. I'm gonna stick it over here. Search the top 12, baby boys. Search the top 12 cards of your deck for up to 3 non-weakness item or supplies. Top 12, eh? Hiya! Then right. I like this as an item. Is this not an item? Okay, I was just saying, I will flip a table if that's not an item. I desperately need it. That's one. I need to pay for it. No money cards in this. Not a money card in sight. Well, looks like it's just going to be. I keep the kids away from that road. I think I'm going to just put Time Worn and Steadfast. Those are the only items, right? Everything else, goose. Everything else, goose. So these are considered in the backpack, just for the record. So they're kind of like in your hand, but not.
Yep.
Which is pretty radical. That cost me $1. Did I pay for it? I don't think I did. I think I only had $1.
You only had $1.
I only had $1.
So that was one action?
Yeah.
I'm
Whoa there, partner. What are you, me? All right. I should probably draw 2 more money because I'm standing here with my thumb in my butt. I got a thumb in my butt. Yeah. Done. Very efficient. All right. It's the upkeep. This guy readies. And we upkeep. Now, what do we have? Oh, of course I get money. What do we have for end of round? We have nothing for this because I'm still there. What about steps of Yegl? That's only when you leave. That's clearly not going anywhere. What up, Doggy York? Put Prismatic Cascade into play and discard a random card from your hand? So none of these go away. We're keeping the circle alive, dude.
Right? All right.
We're keeping the circle alive.
Yeah.
We're so dead.
We are, but we're keeping it alive.
All right, we're ticking doom. So, yay. Here comes whatever set-aside horror awaits for us.
All right.
You better be following this shit there, Dorky Orc. You better be following this channel. I know who it is. That's why I'm speaking in such ways.
Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Then discard the cards from the top until a location is discarded. The lead investigator revolves that location's revelation effect.
So let's start there.
Yep. Flip.
Hey.
Tear through space. We know that one.
Can you shortcut to it? Sorry. All right. What's the revelation again?
Just put it into play. So
okay, cool. So continue.
It is the surge card that bothers you.
All right.
Okay. Check campaign log. If at least one name is recorded under sacrifice to Yog-Sothoth, read the following. There were 2 names.
Yes.
You hear a familiar voice calling out to you, you enter an impossibly shaped building of cracked stone. No, don't! The voice cries. You rush toward the voice down a set of steep, narrow stairs. Upon reaching the bottom, you find yourself in a hidden chamber from Dunwich. Bound by shackles, you see those you failed to save, bloodied and maimed. A creature with a man's face feeds from the corpse on the ground. The head of the corpse turns to face you, and sharp pain stabs your heart. Each investigator tests will X, where X is the number of names recorded under the sacrifice to Yog-Sothoth, which would be 2. For each point an investigator fails by, that investigator takes 1 damage. Thank God it's not fucking sanity.
Or direct.
So
come and play with us, Danny. Essentially, it's the hallway full of blood.
There's 2.
So
by the way, there is a reason to keep on playing this game even when you're losing, because entertaining cards like that come up and you get to read back through the campaign.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
never
that's
quit.
why it's cool.
Yeah, you never quit because you also don't know if it's possible to win. It might be. So let's make some checks. Do you want to go first?
Yes. Okay, so the will check is 2. Minty
You
has
have
a
a 4. You got a 4.
I kind of don't want to commit anything.
You also, yeah, who cares about 2 damage? He
I kind of
says,
don't right
and then
now.
wishes he didn't 2 rounds later.
Yeah, no shit. So it's for every point you fail by, you take a damage, correct?
Right, which means the most you can fail by is what your stat is. Because 0 is the lowest.
Yep. Okay. 2 to 4. Bam. -2. Didn't fail. It's all good. Minty's
Impressive.
good.
Wait,
Most
what?
impressive.
Okay, so the difficulty is only 2? Wow, then that's not terrible.
It's because we did well early on.
Kinda.
Except for the students. Sorry, students.
Kinda. Yeah. Well, I love
we
that
had a
a
little
group,
problem.
by the way,
and
I just want to say this real quick. I love that a group of students are going to take 1 will away from all of us, and 2 weird hillbillies that were sacrificed could potentially harm us more than a whole dormitory full of screaming children. That's hilarious, actually. Okay.
fucking
I'm going to make a check.
Zebulon.
Fucking, yeah, who cares about Zebulon, for Christ's sakes? I mean, didn't we just put the thing up to Seth's head and kill him? Not Seth. Was it Seth that we killed?
It was Seth. We killed Seth.
We killed Seth. All right, anyway.
The man with many mouths.
So it's a will check, right? So 4 to 2?
Yep. 4 to 2.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
That's real bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, max 5. Or hold on. Edge of the Universe is Otherworld. So it's 5 with a max 5. So
right.
that's
so
a
I
-5.
4 damage. She dies. What?
Oh, yeah.
She dies. I take
man.
3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
That's what I get for not for running my yapper. Well, that's painful. That was just on an advance, so we haven't even got to the drawing cards phases, which is now. So go ahead and draw your Mythos card there, Minty fan. What do you got?
No, we're still reading.
Oh shit, are we? My fault.
Yeah.
Oh right, we're reading the front of the deck. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah. Agenda 3A, breaking through. Throughout this warped dimension, no matter where you travel, there is a haunting shape in the distance. At first, it appears as a disc, like a black moon with many wriggling arms. But as time passes, you can tell it's growing larger and larger. Force. If you are moved, same deal. If you're moved
you know that
by encounter card effects, take 1 horror.
Night divides the day. All right. Here we go, pal. Draw your card and see what horrors await you. What horrors await?
It's going to be a location. Don't worry. Yeah. Everything's going to be okay. It's going to be a location.
Nothing is fucked here, dude.
Oh, vast expanse. There are.
So
vast
many.
Expanse gains surge. Okay. Otherwise, test will. X is the number max 5. So there's a 5 will check. For each point you fail by, take 1 horror. Okay.
You cannot fail by 3. 3 is death.
3 is death.
And that's
a clue at my location.
Isn't it interesting how... Oh, hello there, Thomas Dash. For Gondor, homie. You love that shit. Welcome. Thank you for following me. So, if there are no extra dimensional... you got options. I mean, you got what is this? Analytical, inquiring mind.
I've got guts and inquiring mind. I can throw a ton of shit at this, and no fucking problem.
What are you gonna do? Guts and then hold lucky.
That's what I'm thinking. Because inquiring mind can be multifaceted. Yeah. The only problem with inquiring mind is that it requires a clue be at my location, which I can't always guarantee. But okay, this is a raw 5 to 4.
I don't want to say it, but there is a particular token of a particular shade that if you draw, you die.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's not say it.
We're not going to say it out loud.
It's like, Gandalf doesn't want to say what's his name's name. It's the same thing.
Not Gandalf.
Or the guy he doesn't want to say whose name. A name I shall
No,
not utter.
Dumbledore.
Yeah, that one too. They both don't
Oh
want to say
shit!
their
It
guys'
works for
names.
both.
It does. Both old wizards don't want to say the fucking name. So we don't want to say the name of the goddamn token because you know what happens.
Yeah, I sure do. Okay.
I kind
I'm
of want
gonna.
to say it. I'm not doing it though. If you die, we scoop. So that's that.
I'm committing guts.
Okay. That brings you up to 6.
That's a 6 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
What's the bag look like? Ugly.
It's not great.
It's not great. If I die, it's over.
You still got this.
I really don't. I know.
So there's nothing that can what you outside of this, outside of it shall not be uttered here. So
6 to 5.
Oh God.
Ah. Okay.
Jesus. We live.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Living
Well,
on
now
the edge.
Daniela's turn to draw. This feels like Russian roulette, right? We're passing the gun back and forth.
Dude, I'm like De Niro. You're like Chris Walken. I'm like, look at me. Look at me. The guy's like, ding dong, pointing the fucking. Oh, it's tough to be a POW. All right, here we go. Look at me. We can deal with this, but it surges, which is annoying. I got 15 cards. Oof. Arcane barrier. I didn't want to leave anyway. I'm just staying.
I'm perfectly comfortable on this rickety tentacle-filled bridge. No problem.
Yeah, think of that shot. She's standing on the middle of that thing, and it's now got green glowing fucking Dracula shit around it. Oh, good.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's fun. Okay, well.
All right, top of investigation.
Phase. Yes.
This one's got the next agenda does, it's worth noting, it's got a 6 threshold instead of 4, which is giving us a little extra time.
Well, dude, Joe went out early.
He really did. We could really use Joe right now.
I'm going to put him here just for love. We love you, Joe. R.I.P., dude.
We love you, Joe.
Hold. Let's
R.I.P. in your hunch deck that we'd never used.
There you go. Sorry, Joe. You didn't. We hardly knew. Let's put it up here so it's out of the fucking way. All right. What else we got?
Do you want Daniela to go first?
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. I don't know if you're ready.
I'm sure it will.
She's got to do something. No, she doesn't. We're going to play Emergency Cash. 1, 2, 3. We're going to put a mechanics wrench in our hand. 1, 2. No, we're not. We are going to, for the love of Christ, we're going to play the hallowed goddamn mirror for 1, 2. I believe that gets me one of. Yep, we get one of these, and these guys get shuffled in. Hey, that's good. It's nice getting more cards. And we are going to, third action, use Soothing Goddamn Melody, and we are going to heal 2 damage or 2 horror, or any combination thereof. So let's make it 1 and 1. Oof, that's such a breath of fresh air. All right. That's Daniela's turn. That's called a recoup phase. We love the hallowed mirror. What's Minty up to? Yes.
Can I tell you something about Minty right now?
Yes.
She hasn't drawn any weaknesses. She's got 14 cards left, 3 of which are weaknesses.
Is that why you've been sitting on Inquiring Mind?
Drawing cards has become a very dangerous prospect at this point.
Yeah.
Because as soon as I get King and Yellow, that means that I have to commit minimum 3 cards to a check to get rid of it.
Yeah.
And I have to pass.
Yeah. You should probably plan to do that on an investigation check on a low shroud. Even if you don't need the clue, just to get rid of it.
Yeah, well, but the other thing is that right now, man, I could really use shortcut. I'll tell you what. I need to get the 2 clues, and it makes more sense to get them here.
It'd be great if you could get 2 and walk. But you can't get
Well,
more than
if I
1 per shot, huh?
no, actually, no, dude, none of my deductions have showed up yet. That's interesting.
Crazy.
It's funny when you do process of elimination. I'm like, I have 14 cards left. I know that 3 of them are weaknesses. I know that 2 of them are deduction. I know that 1 of them is the magnifying glass. Like you start to be able to process of elimination, be like, I know what's left in my deck.
Of course.
So yeah,
But
right now
course.
I need to get 2 clues. But if I get 2 clues from this location, it automatically disappears the moment I get the other one, and then I take a damage, and then I go back to the Yithian, which I'm not doing. Yeah. So I'm gonna investigate once here, and then walk, and then probably investigate down there. Yeah,
I dig it.
Okay. So this is a 2 to 4.
Mm-hmm.
I am going
It's
to...
a 2 shroud. Yep, I see.
I'm going to roll the dice. I'm going to... It's 2 to 4. I don't want to fucking...
2 shroud. 4 will. 4 book. Excuse me.
You know what I'm going to do? Oh, that's kind of crazy too. Fuck. I'm like, right now might be the time to put Professor Warren Rice into play.
How go you guys tonight in the chat? Crash down, Tommy. You all good? You guys good? Anyone else?
Thanks, guys.
By the way, thanks again for the follow to Ryan. I appreciate that. And to Tom from your other account.
I feel weird wasting soak, but it feels like putting Professor Warren Rice into play now, getting the extra soak from him and the +1 book is almost worth it. With the lab assistant already on her last legs, and she's not doing anything for me, but it does waste an action. But regardless, there's no mechanic by which I'm getting to the edge of the universe right now. Well, it's possible that if let me get you into my thought process, right into my brains. If I play perception, if I commit perception right now,
100%
that gives me
the
a
move.
It gives me a 7-2.
Yeah.
Then I can draw 2 cards and maybe one of them a shortcut, which would help us advance.
You put Professor in last because it's not like you're failing to get clues because your book's too low.
Correct. Okay. I'm committing perception, which makes this a 7-2 book check. Pow.
Oh, that's so good.
Hey, perception comes right back into my hand.
Good. And you draw 2 and get the clue.
And I draw 2 and get a clue. 1. Preposterous. Lucky.
Good.
I now have a 25% chance to draw a weakness. All we can hope is that King in Yellow is on the very bottom of that deck. The other thing is
don't say his name either.
I shouldn't say a lot of different names.
In fact,
the only
isn't that the Carcosa campaign? If you say Haster,
yes,
you take a will.
Yes.
If you speak his name in the game.
I think Miyu and Maja failed on that rule so many times. We're like, man,
this is kind of a silly rule, to be honest with you.
Okay, so that was one action.
Yeah.
I investigated. I got that. I'm not taking this last clue. I'm not going back there.
You can't.
I'm not going back.
It's a one-way ticket, homie.
Well, I can either go to the tear through space, which I'm not going to.
Yeah, because now you're way away. You got to get close to here. This is 100% the move, man.
I just want to read the card. Put the steps of... draw the top. Okay, that doesn't apply. That's the revelation. Forced when you would leave steps of test to will if you fail. Okay, that's fine.
Bro. You got a 4.
Yeah. Minty's walking. That's her second action. And then an investigation to be ready for next turn. With the steps, it's 3. I've got a 4.
Perception.
I am, recommitting perception. This gives it a 7-3, and I've got 2 luckies in my pocket. 7-3.
Oh my
Are
God.
you fucking serious?
That's such good luck.
Perception
game-
comes back in.
in
It's
our
almost
defense-
good luck to the point of bad luck, by the way, because it means that I'm going to have to pitch one of these cards that I draw.
Yeah.
Because it'll put me over my hand size.
But not until the end of the round.
Right. One of which I could commit to you. But I did get the second clue.
You did.
So let's draw a clue off of the location. And then let's draw 2 cards. 1, 2.
Oh, there it is.
Motherfucker. There he is.
There it is.
Okay. Well, thankfully I have lots of cards to commit. So
yeah, you can blow past this. This should be a minor inconvenience to you.
we should hope so. Especially because next round I can jump into the edge.
Yes,
we can hope
should.
so.
All right. Let's go ahead and upkeep. And now you have to decide what to do with your cards. Because you have to.
This guy's not a hunter, right?
Negative. He's a retaliator. Hey, look.
No,
another
fortunately,
medical student.
the silver lining to drawing the king in yellow is that my hand size is at the maximum right now. I don't have to get rid of one. It's
Perfect.
at 10, and I've got the 2+ for the lab assistant. Good thing I didn't pitch her for Warren Rice. Thank you. Thank you for that.
No worries. We should simply.
Oh, no, I'm going to have to pitch on upkeep. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm being a dummy.
No, you're fine. The choice is clear.
Preposterous sketches.
I think you're right. I think that's the right call.
Yeah, I don't need any more cards. I don't need any more cards.
All right, upkeep for Daniela. Oh, I grabbed the medical student, which is great. I can do a little more healing.
Yep.
So any end of round stuff, I think something disappears, like tear through space.
It's gone, dude.
Yeah,
We're not taking Doom.
We can't afford the Doom, dude. Put the Spider-Man it up there. All right, so that vanishes. This board is so insane. All right, we're ticking Doom.
And what do you got for me in counter deck?
It's gonna hurt you. It's in a location. I can feel it.
It's gonna be a location.
I can feel it. Boom! Collapsing reality instead. Not a location.
If you're an extra dimensional location, discard it and take 1 damage.
No.
Otherwise, take 2 damage.
Oh, that's so fucking brutal.
Okay, so I'm pitched back to here, which means I'm engaged by the Yithian Star Seeker, right? And my lab assistant, I could pitch, and then I'd have to pitch 2 cards, or I have to take 1 horror and 1 damage. I automatically have to take 1 damage because of the
You don't have to worry about the
collapsing
second
reality.
sentence. The second sentence is irrelevant to you.
Right. I'm taking 1 damage.
Yep.
From the collapsing reality. The question is whether or not I put it both on the lab assistant, in which case, if I pitch her, I have to get rid of 2 more cards.
No, you have no damage on you.
Right. I can take the damage, but I'm saying I have to take a horror for being driven away from the steps against my will.
Correct. So you want to take the 1-on-1 on her. It's probably the best move, actually. But
that means then I have to pitch 2 cards.
Yeah, but it's
that makes more sense.
Phase. Who cares? You can use cards against this guy. Get away from him if you need to, or whatever.
All right. Lab assistant gets discarded.
She dies.
That's the 1-on-1. And then I'm going to get rid of...
You don't have to. It's not the end. It's not upkeep.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You're fine. Hang on to those, baby. This can go away, though. This annoying shit. And let's see what Daniela draws. A tear through space, which surges.
I needed that one.
It surges, right? So...
Oh, by the way, I'm going to take away...
Any extra-dimensional location. How about mine, tough guy? What's up, dude? You can come right to mine. Come here. She's been waiting on the bridge like Gandalf for this dude. I'll take him. I'll fight this dude.
You shall not pass.
I think a Time Warp brand upside his head will be fun.
I have to get rid of this location, though.
Yeah, how sad. Love that those go right.
So now
back.
there's only one means of getting to the edge of the universe.
Yep, and that's why I took the man on. So you got to walk through me.
With the arcane barrier. Don't forget about it.
Yippee! All right, go ahead. You want to take your turn?
Not really. Okay.
Be
What's his
still,
deal?
be
Oh, he's got the
still.
5-foot. He's got the 5 foot.
Oh, he steals another clue, by the way. Technically speaking, he entered the location when he spawned. So he has doom on him. Right? Isn't that how that works? Yep. Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Well, when I kill him, it'll disappear.
5 foots. I've got 2 foots.
Okay.
There's
5
no clue on
foots
my
and 2
location.
foots and boop, boop, boop. Yep.
Can you use lucky twice if you can afford it?
Of course.
I thought so.
Yeah.
This is going to be the most ridiculous waste of cards, but here it goes.
Yeah, it's too bad. I wish I could go there and clear him because he's going to be a headache every time we lose a location and go back to him. But remember, you do have king in yellow.
No, I know. So what I'm committing is 3 cards and all of them painful.
And do you have to succeed for this to discard? Yes. Okay. Got it.
Yep. Now, hold on. Interesting question.
Mm-hmm.
You do succeed if you use lucky and succeed using lucky, right? It's not considered a failure. Or is it a failure of the test and then you move on to using lucky, therefore king and yellow would not go away? Do you know what I'm saying?
In other words, are you considered to have failed a test when you use lucky?
If I commit 3 cards,
I hear what you're saying.
and then I fail and I use 2 instances of lucky, depending or an instance or 2 instances, have you failed the skill check and lucky is getting you out of that?
So we have to examine the lucky language. I believe lucky states when you would fail instead of after you fail.
Yeah.
Right? Because there's
agree.
another card called Look What I Found. Let's spawn it and read it. Look What I Found states after you fail. So I think your timing, I think you're safe. Right? See this card here?
Yeah.
This is a card that states after you fail, discover 2 clues. I think this is saying when you would fail instead of failing, more or less, right?
This is going to be an insane expenditure just to keep the game going. But here we go. I'm committing guidance, which gives me a question mark. I'm adding that to my foot.
Okay.
Consider that a foot question mark. I'm committing Grizzly Totem, which has a foot.
2 more. Okay, so you're up to 4 feet. You got a lot of feet, dude.
I'm committing Warren Wright.
Might as well. It's better than discarding them.
5 soak. Okay, so that's
painful.
So now I'm even with him. I'm 5 to 5, right?
Yes.
I've added 3 feet. I'm going to use my front of card ability to make it a 6 to 5.
6 feet to 5 feet. Okay. And you're drawing?
And I'm drawing.
Are
you fucking serious?
Oh, there she is, lad. Let's get the mirror on that.
I think that might have been it, dude. I think that might have been it.
That's not good.
Fuck. That's
not good.
That's real bad.
Oof. Fuck, dude. That's rough, man. Sorry, mate. Sad face.
Dude, I'm being fucking so stupid right now.
Oh?
I would love to travel back in time just a minute.
You still pulled a red.
It wouldn't matter. I still failed.
Red auto fails. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So that was one action. This is so dumb. Okay, but I've got another bite at the apple. And
you got 3 cards to throw at this though, because if not, you're fucked. Because king in yellow.
Oh, I can't commit survey.
Your best bet to avoid this guy is to raw dog it and hope you can beat him on 2 luckies. Because you can't commit anything.
Okay,
Oh, God.
so he's got a 5. I've got
It's
a 2.
such a bad play.
Yep, but it's the only play, is it
Is
not?
it? Is it?
I could walk and take the damage from him.
Yep, you could, and then you're down here in my neck of the woods. Then,
And he gives me 2 damage and 1 sanity. That puts me 1 away. That might be. You know what?
That's scary.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the play with Lucky, and if that doesn't work, then I really have the one option left, which is
to
walking
walk
down
to
to
me,
you.
and then having
Yep.
1 sanity, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do to him. He's gonna fucking kill me too. Anyway,
I know.
let's see what happens. This might be the last round. We'll see.
It might be.
Could be.
Okay. Oh, and King and Yellow's not going anywhere for the rest of the game because of that failure.
No.
Fuck.
He's a bastard.
He really is.
The King in Yellow, man. It's like the first season of True Detective, man. All right. So what you're doing is bananas, but sure.
Yep. So this is a 2 foot to a 5 foot check. 2 foot to 5 foot, which states if -3, which is a -6, which means Lucky doesn't help me, right?
Well, do the math. Yeah. So -3 plus 4 makes it a 3 to 5. Yeah. So don't use Lucky.
Okay.
You could try again with Lucky in the pocket still.
But then if I fail, it's over.
If you fail, he kills you, right?
If I do walk down to you, I can commit to you. No, I can only commit 1 card with you.
Walk to me.
Fuck!
Walk to me. It's the only answer because you die in the enemy phase if you don't.
Yep.
Yep.
I walk down. I'm taking 1 and 2. Or 2 and 1, more accurately.
P.S. We're fucked. He hasn't attacked you yet. Okay, right.
Nope.
I was looking. Yep. When he does, he adds to doom. All right, Daniela.
Oh, we're fucked anyways.
Yeah, we're fucked anyway. But no, watch this shit. I'm going to use my Time-worn brand special. I'm going to get a +3 to this attack. An elite, if it attacks, he is elite. He's not elite. I mean, I wish he was elite. All right. We're going to attack him. We're going to exhaust Time-worn brand. We're going to add. Well, hold on. I'm going to engage your guy off of you. Come here, fuckface. Oh, wait a minute. That provokes attacks of opportunity. Fuck. I forgot about that. So let me kill my guy first. He has 3 health. I need to be as efficient as possible with this. I'm going to... Am I going to die on my turn? On his turn? No, I'm not. Okay. I'm going to use the Time-worn brand by exhausting it, adding my will to my attack, and dealing +3 damage. 9 to 4. Okay. He dies. He's not elite, unfortunately. He dies. Boof. I'm going to engage your guy. What's up, dude? That's a second action, unfortunately. And I'm going to hit him with the normal action of the Time-worn brand, which is +2, +1 damage.
Can you use the normal action when it's exhausted?
Yes, because it doesn't say you have to exhaust to fight.
Okay.
Yep. It's a good question though. That's a good question. It doesn't say exhaust to fight. You know how some cards say that? Like Survival Knife, for example, I think says that. Let's see. No, this one doesn't. It's the same.
I've seen the card that you're cards that you're talking about.
Like Katana, I think. I can't remember. But anyway. Exhausting is a cost, not a condition. It's a good way to think of it, right? All right.
Mm-hmm.
You get +2 and deal +1 damage for this attack. So here we go. Fighting. So that would be a 5, 6, 7 to 3. 7 to 3. Take 2. Whack. He's half dead.
That was your final action.
Yep. It sure was.
Enemy phase.
Enemy phase.
He whacks you for 2 and 1.
He does. He takes 1.
Yep.
Okay. Yep, that's what it is. There's no way around all that shit. So we got to try to get through Mythos phase here. So that's the enemy phase. We're on to upkeep. We're still alive. we're still alive. Oh, shit. You want to draw for Joe? Just kidding. Aw.
Aw. R.I.P.
All right. Whoopsie. We're ticking doom. Go ahead and draw. Boy, oh boy, buddy. Good luck. Ooh.
Choose and shuffle a non-story asset you control on your deck and discard this. If
It's got to be this.
That asset discarded.
So you know it won't happen, which is all. Well, you know there's only at least one copy. Oh shit, a 1 in 9 chance. Fuck. Shuffle good. Shuffle good, Big Daddy. Wait a minute. This is death on a 1 in 9 chance. Let me think.
It's not death in a 1 in 9 chance. It's death in a 3 in 9 chance.
Because you're pulling 3
1
cards.
in 3. Because I'm pulling 3 cards.
All right, we're going to test to will that away. Play when investigator at your location draws a non-weakness treachery. So here you go. Cancel that card's revelation. So this card's gone. Go fuck yourself.
All right, so I'm pulling...
Yep, I'm sorry. And I have to make a test of will. If not, it's exiled. It doesn't matter. It's exiled. Who cares? Oh, wait, something bad happens. Oh, no, it doesn't. All right, so this gets exiled. Goodbye. Who cares? It doesn't matter. There's no campaign. This is the end of the campaign. Now, I'll draw my card. Endless Bridge. Hey, another one? How does that work? And dude, that's best case. I lose, so I guess there's another bridge. It is endless.
It is, dude.
Two free money.
Well said. Well said.
All right, so that's best case scenario. It's not over yet, bro. We will not go quietly into the night. That brings up
Oh no, we fucked up.
You did an arcane.
I walked down here, didn't I?
You did.
I did an arcane barrier.
All right. Well, that's unfortunate. I say you're there, but get rid of your lucky cards. That's your punishment. Or at least one of them.
I'm going to get rid of both of them.
Yep, that's fair. We fucked up.
Yep.
Which means this is gone.
And I will even spend the resources to have used those luckies. And the only thing that would have prevented would have been a second auto fail in a row, which
meant you just cancel the move.
Lose anyways.
Yeah, whatever. Yep.
Not that that's the way we should be regarding it.
I agree. All right. Endless Bridge leads to Applebee's. We would both rather be, even though you have to drag me to Applebee's, we would both rather be here. Be at Applebee's than here.
Lost in time and space on an endless bridge being attacked than at Applebee's.
Do you want to hear about our specials? All right. I'm going to go first and get rid of this monster. So Time Worn Brand into face. That'd be copy that. 5, 6, 7, 3. Goodbye. Not a yeah, he's gone. Second action. Oh boy. Medical student. From an investigator or ally at your location. I'm going, what does it allow me to do? Heal 1 damage and 1 horror. Check this out. I just healed you 1-in-1 with my medical student. Because if you die, Danielle can't win. If I die, you might still win.
Maybe. We'll see.
I don't know. So that was my second action. So after I leave, place a doom on or discard. I should follow you, right? In case you get engaged.
Yeah, probably. But you can't follow me. You can only predict my.
Yeah, good point.
Because I'm walking to advance, and then I'll have one action left and see what's going on at the edge of the universe. No big deal.
So if I leave here, I have to discard it, which I can't do because then you'll disappear, or place a doom on it, which we can't afford right now. And then you can make it disappear and make the doom go away. Got it. So I'm going to move. I'm going to put a doom on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm done. And what's this say? At the end of your turn, if you're here, you must either put you... Oh, I got money, right? Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, cool. Your turn.
So you got to spend 2 resources?
At the end of my turn. If you're here.
Wasn't that the end of your turn?
Oh, Jesus. I'm an idiot. All right, we're good. You may go.
Walk. All right. That's 2 actions.
And you got the clues.
Flip. I got the clues. You best. Nothing could have possibly prepared you for this. It is beautiful and terrible.
We have to advance before you flip.
Yep.
Whoa. Loose ball.
Okie dokie, gymnast. You reach an impossibly dense pitch black void and realize that this place is where all of reality, all that is all that will ever be, ends. In its center, you see a minuscule rift suspended just out of reach. When you peer through the tear, you are surprised to see the peak of Sentinel Hill.
Oh.
There. Somehow, you've reached the other side of the rift. Now you must find a way to close it for good.
Oh, God, dude.
Oh, we need fucking 9 clues.
What? Oh, that's right. Well, flip.
Act 3A, close the rift.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, read.
The unearthly stones on the ground are inscribed with some sort of seal. Approaching them causes a voice to enter your mind, speaking in an alien tongue. As an action, discard the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. Choose a location discarded by this effect to resolve its revelation ability. Objective: only investigators at the edge of the universe may spend the requisite number of clues as a group to advance. So we need 9 clues to come back to the edge of the universe to advance.
Also, did you discard this endless bridge? Obviously you did when you left it. But that's okay because it's endless and we have one still here that connects. So what do we care? Right?
I didn't place a doom. Should we not have placed a doom?
No, you want it to disappear. Who cares about the other endless bridge, right?
Oh, right. Yeah. You put a doom on it to get rid of it, to get out of
so
it.
So you could stay. Yeah. I wasn't going to close it on you.
No, that's cool. Okay. So now we flip.
Hey, that's not 9
6 clues here. That's not 9.
That's 100% not 9. Oh, shit.
Okay, so I just want to state, you cannot enter or exit this location without having 2 clues still. Or, sorry, you can exit. You cannot enter this location without having 2 clues.
Okay.
And I cannot draw cards during the upkeep phase. Cool.
You're at the edge of the universe.
I mean, to be honest, 2 of my last 8 cards are weaknesses, so maybe I don't want to be drawing cards so much.
You are at the edge of the universe. I still posit that the Guardians of the Galaxy or Silver Surfer should be doing this mission. Are you text fighting?
No, I'm not text fighting.
Okay. I recommend a Hadouken if you are. All right.
Hot mucus.
Was that all of your actions?
No, I have one action left.
Well, you better get to the investigating, girl. And look at
No
you
shit.
I'm
I'm gonna commit perception. I'm drawing cards.
Inquiring and guidance. Don't you want to get rid of this shit?
Oh yeah, I have to.
Yeah.
Fucking dummy. Thank you.
No worries.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, Big Daddy. Draw another one. -3.
That's fine.
You got rid of King in Yellow, and you got a clue, right?
King in Yellow is gone. I got a clue, and
what'd you
I have to
succeed
draw
by?
2 cards.
You got a -3. So pretend the shade is 5. Oh, by a mile. So take your 2 cards.
Yeah.
By a mile. Yeah.
Sorry, I wasn't even paying attention to the math because I knew it was.
Yeah, I'm sorry. No worries.
Hey, deduction finally fucking shows its face.
Good timing. Bastard. Except I don't know where to get that 9th clue.
I don't know where we're going to get the 7th, 8th, and 9th.
You know who could deal with this shit? A purple deck could do this shit. I was thinking like of those dimensional walks, like you could bounce between these locations. Anyway.
Oh, by the way, I also have 6 cards left until death.
Right.
Because I have Beyond the Veil.
Right. You can come back to me though. So you
Next
can still
turn.
I know, but I'm just saying we can win this.
Well,
it's mathematically feasible, right?
It's mathematically difficult.
Feasible is all I'm asking for. Give me a feasible, Professor.
It's feasible.
It's feasible.
It's really tough for me to say that out loud. I gotta be honest with you.
Yeah, feeling it. Oh, this poor card got exiled. All right. Upkeep, yeah.
Daniela dispatched all the enemies. Yes, it's upkeep.
Spit it. All right, I'm ticking doom.
Suck on it.
Swallow it. Go for it. What do you got there, kid?
I don't want it. Oh,
boy. That's annoying as shit. Well, at least it's not something that's immediately killing you. Oh, unlike this shit. Fuck. I'm going to commit wrench. And take heart. So I have a 5-5. -4. So I have to pitch 4 cards. So 1, 2, 3, fuck, 4. However, you may commit take heart to any type of test. If it fails, draw 2 and gain 2. That's a red deck for you. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Ooh, yeah. Okay, our turn.
This is gonna be the silliest turn.
Hold. Let me. Do I want to throw a flesh ward into play? Oh, yeah. I should put a flesh ward in. I should engage him and hit him. Oh, he's got 4 health. Motherfucker. Engage, whack, whack.
You can't engage him because you can't come here because you don't have 2 clues.
Oh, no. Well, give me just a second, pal. Palsies, wellsies. We're going to, I really want to put Akina into play. You're not going to walk to me, are you?
If I do, I die.
Because you hit you.
Actually, that's not true.
No, because I healed you with a medical student.
He hits me for 1-on-1, so I can walk to you. But then I can't do anything else.
Ugh.
And they're fucking... And then I also can't re-enter the location because I won't have 2 clues.
You have analytical mind, which states you may commit a card to each skill test performed by an investigator. Wait a minute. If you commit deduction to me,
Hey, then you can come over here.
Dude, if I succeed, it's still only a 3-2. And I have no help.
What kind of a margin you think we're operating on right now?
The terrible one? A terrible margin.
Oh, by the way, if I commit deduction to you, does that mean that you get 2 clues or only I would get 2 clues if I were doing
successful while investigating, discover 1 additional clue at that location. Yeah, I would discover additional clues at the location.
I can also give you the question mark from my front of card.
Dude, I say we live dangerously.
I also like to live dangerously.
Because what else do we have for an option? You die. That's the option.
This is the game is kind of telling us what to do at this point if we're reading the cards correctly.
You commit deduction to me.
Yeah. Okay,
which
you're going
me
first.
Up to a whopping 3.
3? Nope, 4 because of the question mark.
All right.
Yeah.
A 4-2. Do I have anything in my hand? No. Not a lot of books in this deck, homie.
That was the saddest no I think I've ever heard out of your mouth.
For spite, we're going to commit take heart. So, are we at a 5-2 here? Are we at a 5-2 here, homie? No, we're at a 4-2.
No.
I got a 1 book. I got a 1.
Yeah.
What? All right, here goes. For the game. Well, not really.
Not yet.
Well.
Hey, we thought this was over an hour ago, brother.
How epic is that? How epic is that, Paul? Are you seeing this?
Okay. Yeah.
+1. You didn't react. I get 2 clues, homie. 1-2. Take heart does nothing.
Okay. Deduction
I walk.
Is gone.
I engage. Let's go, Brian. Come on, dude.
Still kicking. Hey, by the way.
Hold on. Stuff happens at the end of their turn. I'm not there, so it doesn't matter. Okay. All right,
dude,
cool.
I'm sorry, but how epic would it have been if there were 3 clues on that location? You had succeeded in that manner. You would have gotten 3 clues, and then all I would have had to do is vacuum up the rest of the clues at this location. We could advance. We're one fucking clue short.
What we just did was
it's
very
still
epic.
Good.
Come on now.
Hey, one step at a time, brother.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with you.
You have no clues. How is that possible?
I have 1 clue.
Okay, let's keep your board state up to date, buddy. Okay. So yeah, we can only have 8. Where are we going to get the 9th clue? Oh, balls. Come on, we're making an effort here.
We're making it interesting when it should be like auto loss.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Okay. What are you going to do? It's your turn.
Well, I'm just vacuuming clues. There's no point in me doing anything else.
You're not wrong. Yeah. Clue. It's the only answer. Clue.
Yep. What's the shroud here?
2.
A 4-2.
Kind of annoying, huh?
Yeah. I'm not using mind over matter to fight at this point.
Nope.
And I'm not
fighting at this point. I mean, if a monster comes, we might as well just bare our throats. No, Daniela still got a time-worn brand and 1 health.
Okay, this is fine. I'm going to commit survey the area, which means that my foot is added to my book, which gives me a 6-2 for the rest of the turn. Investigate.
That's the rest of the turn.
6-2. 0.
No, rest of the action. Not turn.
While survey the areas in your hand or committed to a skill test, it gains.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
yeah. I'm sorry. You're right. While
Well, it's
survey the
in your
areas in your
hand.
hand or committed to a skill test.
Oh, I see.
It's basically just saying
Okay,
the
yep.
icons on the card. Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't mean that you have it in perpetuity.
I got it.
Okay. So that's one more clue.
Yep. We're up to 4. We got 5 to
Now
go.
I'm going to commit the mind over matter, which gives me an extra book. I'm going to
You can't
I'm going to
use her.
utilize
You
my
need her, don't you?
I'm going to use my front of card ability.
Didn't you use it on me?
I can use it for both. It's per investigator.
Once for each investigator per round.
Limit
That's
once
incredible.
for each
That's
investigator per
incredibly
round.
good, dude.
Yeah. All right. So
Beautiful.
nice.
Another clue. The edge of the universe. We're uncovering the mysteries, Brian.
I have to commit her, dude.
So it's such a bummer. Why? Because you don't think you can pass a 4 to 2?
Because if I put her into play,
Oh
put
God, yes.
I have 5 cards until death.
Until old Beyond the Veil.
Yeah.
Well, okay. All right. Go ahead.
It's like, is the soak more worthy, or are the like? It's kind of 6 and 1/2 dozen at this point, but we need the clues. So, lab assistant is being committed.
Yep.
Which makes it a 5 to 2. Draw another one. Succeed. Okay.
Yep.
Clues are in there.
Boy. Off keep. Do I have to?
Do I have to? I know I know that 2 of these 5 cards are weaknesses.
Oh God.
Whatever.
Is this direct?
It is. Panic. I'm panicked.
Yeah, probably. I mean, she is at the end. It's a good time to panic. Ticking doom to 4. All right. Draw your card, homie.
But what if I don't want to? Collapsing reality. If you are in an extra dimensional location, we are not.
Crazy.
Otherwise, take 2 damage. Fuck. Whatever. Actually, 2 damage
Doesn't matter.
right now for Minty is probably the best.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
Oh, we skipped the enemy phase. I took 1 and 1, which means my medical student is dead.
Mm.
All right. Off of paw. Pedal. Draw 2 cards and place your doom in the current, or take 2 horror. Well, I can't take 2 horror. I wish I could. So I gotta put 2 doom up there, and that's unfortunate because we're going to lose. 1, 2. I gotta draw 2. Wait, should I just die? Can you do this if I just die?
Who knows?
Because you get engaged. 1.
Oh,
2.
right. Yeah.
All right. I'm down to 5 cards as well. Okay. Well, we're in it. We're in it to win it. Do you mind if I go first?
Not at all.
I don't want to get attacked by you, sir. You got 4 health. And you fight pretty well. So I got a 5. I got a 7 to 4 here. 7 to 4. Let's start committing shit. We'll commit toe to toe. 8 to 4. Take 2. Let's commit the other toe to toe. 8 to 4. Hey, I'm glad we did that. So he's gone. And he's victoried. Didn't we kill another one of those? We're probably
Nope.
cheating ourselves. No, that's the first one? Okay. La, 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 la. Last action. You know what? I'm going to put Francis Morgan into play. 1, 2, 3.
I found another way in which we were probably cheating.
Talk to me.
When the observer was attacking, were you discarding cards from your hand?
When did he attack me? Only once. So he gets a doom on him and then he dies. It doesn't matter. Because the doom goes away. And you don't advance until the beginning of Mythos, right?
Yeah, no, I'm saying that when he attacks you...
I discard a card at random.
+1. Yeah.
So yeah, he hit me once, so I'll discard a card.
It's from your hand. Not
okay, at random?
Yep.
Right. Okay, we're good.
Good on you to put Francis Morgan back in
Of
there.
Of course.
Yep.
All right. Yithian, Yithian.
Fucking A. We got 6 left. I'm trying so hard to think of a path.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be an obvious one. Unfortunately, none of the tears through space connects to this. You should just investigate twice. You know you have to do that no matter what, right?
Yep, of course. And it's going to be straight up.
Wait, I attack, and did that. Yep, okay, got it. Straight up with the twist. Go for
4
it.
to 2. 4 to 2.
Powerful.
+1. Got one. 4 to 2.
Powerful.
Got it.
So we have 8 clues. What a bitch.
Dude.
8 clues, man. Talk about getting close.
What happens if I end my turn here? If you were a dimensional door, use 2 resources. Perfect. I've got so much money.
Yep.
That's great.
Walk
okay.
Back.
Walks. Yep. That's Minty's turn. We're on the enemy phase.
There are none. It's dead. So upkeep. You upkeeping?
I don't want to. Okay.
All right, we advance, sadly. Ready? Oh, God. Spawn the set-aside Yogg Sothoth at the edge of the universe. Oh, good. Oh, good. Look at, he only does a little bit of damage. Look at his sanity smack. You think you can handle a 5?
Guy. Fuck this guy. Can we count Joe being dead, meaning that he doesn't have
can't.
18 health?
You can't.
Jesus Christ.
Walk, get 2 clues, come back. I mean, you could still win. He hunts. You could still win.
Remember,
Danielle's not going to get out of this.
There's 2 cards left in the act deck. Remember that.
What? What are you talking about? Oh, yeah, you're probably right. Well.
Finish strong.
Well, that's such a bummer because how much is his health? 18, 22? They have 22 health.
That's what it says.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. Cannot be evaded. Cannot make attacks of...
He is an old one. We have engaged an old one. The lurker beyond the threshold.
To think that anyone could evade him.
How's the food?
Doing a foot check.
That's not going to happen. Yep. Let's play it out, kid.
Yep. That's all you can do.
Okay.
So,
Get this.
yeah. The end of all things. Actually, we didn't even read this. Did we?
I did.
Oh, okay. The shape in the distance smashes through the barriers of this dimension, its many arms reaching to envelop everything you see. Its body is like an ooze covered with eyes and mouths. You feel insignificant, like a bug, next to the creature's terrifying grandeur. Forced. Same deal.
He's pretty
If
awesome.
Yog-Sothoth is defeated, resolution 3.
Oh, no problem.
All you have to do is crash on the enemy, Dean.
Yeah.
Daniela and Minh, they got it.
Danielle's holding her guts in. Min's going cuckoo.
Cuckoo bananas. Okay.
At least he doesn't make attacks for opportunity. There's always a silver lining. What a bitch he is. You know what's interesting? Let me draw your attention to something. So both of these cards are from this set. And it's very clever that they were like, you know what?
Yeah.
We don't want her to kill this guy. Right? So,
yeah.
Because his damage, deal enemies damage. So imagine if it was this, you could kill this guy with her. That's pretty funny. You can tell when cards are in the same set because she's not an immediate counter to him. It's funny. Anyway. Well.
Top of investigation.
No, we didn't draw cards.
Oh, fuck.
The fun's just beginning, bro.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right. I know you're right.
Just the beginning.
Well, first we've got to shuffle the entire encounter deck. Is that what it said? Actually, did it?
No. It did not.
It didn't.
But there's only 2 Doom here. So it's like, you know what? You got seconds. So we can't win, technically. We can't win in 2 turns. We could. No, we can't. We can't. But let's play it out. Let's just see. Yep.
All right. Interstellar Traveler. Cool.
Any location. You pick, buddy. You can stick them wherever you want. Any extra dimensional.
Fuck this guy. You can go over there.
Also, I assume we didn't place Doom on this. Oh, yeah, we would have because we would have known that it didn't matter.
That it didn't matter. It was disappearing.
No. It doesn't have a clue, though. Or does it?
It had a clue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So at the end of last turn, we would have we're advancing anyway, so just put Doom on it.
Oh, right. And then it disappeared. I got what you're saying. Sorry.
Yep. No, you're fine.
Okay.
Yep.
So he's over there. Daniela's got a draw.
Oh, God. Does she? Hey, look.
Can she not?
Does it say empty? It doesn't, does it?
Hey.
You guys can hang out there. Have a good time.
Have a great time, you guys.
You guys crack open a couple.
There for a while.
You guys crack open a couple brews. Eat Jupiter. You know, you can chew on Jupiter for a while. We'll be over here.
You're gonna want to start with the moons.
Yeah,
they're an appetizer. They got a ton of them.
Titan this time of year is delicious. I suggest. Okay, well, I hope Titan's a Jupiter moon.
It's a Saturn moon. Sorry, dude. And I'm the nerd in me immediately.
Do you remember any of the Jupiter moons?
Europa.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think I saw that movie.
Europa Report. It's a dope movie.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Mm-hmm. Daniela should go first and fight this guy, right?
Yeah. Sure. and fight this guy.
This will be fun. I got a +1 fist right now, so 6, 7, 8. Take that, dude. I fight twice as good as Yog Sothoth. Attack number 1. Oh, this could be death if I miss. Attack number 1. Well, I think that's a wrap for her. Yeah. How many extra dimensionals are in play? 5, at least. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
No,
because
then I hit.
Edge of the Universe does not count.
Then I hit.
Extra. Hey!
Swinging again. Hit again. And hit again. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on him. Take that, sucker. You missed, sucker. Nope, that's my big contribution. Hit him for 6.
What else are you going to do?
He's going to kill me in the enemy phase is what's going to happen. So nice knowing you.
It was
She went down swinging, though.
As Daniela would.
Yeah.
All right. Minty is going to walk.
Oh, yeah.
Once. And now she's got a 4-4. I
don't want to be a stickler here, but you would think a bridge, if a bridge had a clue on it, it would be easy to find. I don't know why the shroud's so high on a bridge. It's like...
It's fucking duct taped to the bottom side. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, like a tear through space. Don't you think that'd have a higher shroud than a bridge? But anyway. All right.
So you want to know a crazy move here?
Yeah.
So that was one action. Rather than fast playing my magnifying glass into my hand, it makes more sense to use my front of card ability and commit my magnifying glass to the investigation.
Yes.
Which makes it a 6-4 instead of a 5-4.
Yeah, it does make sense because you just need one clue.
I like 5-4.
That's a big stack of discard you got, dude. Like when I can see the 3 dimension of it, that's a stack you're working with, pal.
Well, that tells the story of the
Oh, shiza. You hit that sucker twice. All right.
Okay. Well, then I'll just investigate.
I think you're going to get it. I think you're going to hit this one. I feel it, actually. Definitely.
4-4.
Okay.
-1. Failure.
Right. Enemy phase. Daniela gets obliterated. I mean, she takes 4 sanity hit. Whack. So she is driven mad by Yog Sothoth. And he's like, yes, that's fun for me to corrupt silly human brains. So she's out. Upkeep. Oh, sorry, hunters. Hunters are done. Go ahead and upkeep, Bri. Yeah, unexpected is goddamn right. All right, ticking doom. Draw your card. This is the end. Burn, burn, burn. Yep, that's a wrap for you, pal. This is the end. My investigation phase. What do you got for him? You got some overpowers? You going down swinging?
I definitely am.
You might be able to avoid him at a 4-3. This is the end, my friend.
A 4-3?
You could avoid. You could 4-3 him. If you avoided
I would still
him,
have to. I would still have to successfully, but I have to successfully investigate. I don't have the clue.
You're down a clue. We have no tricks. We are out of tricks. The bag of tricks is empty. Our pockets are turned out.
I credit us for going further than we should have, but I don't know that. Well, I do know there's nothing left. There's nothing left in the tank.
Yeah, there's no success here, sadly. We are defeated by Yog Sothoth.
What does he hit for? 1-1. Okay. I will investigate 4-4.
Investigate? That's a minus a lot.
Fail big time. And by the way, take a 1 and a 1.
Take a 1 and a 1. You want to do it again? You going to go down swinging? Come on, son.
Yeah.
Yeah. Overpower this
fuck
bitch.
Fuck this motherfucker.
By the way, overpower? That's hilarious. What are you talking about? You want to punch the Yithian Observer before you die, don't you?
Yeah, 100%. She likes to hit people with her books.
Before it drives you mad?
So you fight out of 4. I fight out of 2.
You got to commit both.
Yep. I'm committing both. 6 to 2. 6 to 4. Fuck you.
Damn it. I so wanted you to put a damage token on him. You forgot to use your front guard, which would have been a hit.
That's true. But I'm going to commit unexpected courage, and I'm going to use my front
Sorry, I don't want to be a dick, but no, he doesn't. Okay, you're good. He just eats you. All right, can you please put a damage token on this before this scenario ends in the party's death?
5 to 4. Come on, baby. Fuck you.
He will not allow. He does not allow you to put a damage on him. That was the moral victory we wanted, just to put 1 damage on him. I mean, we put 6 on Yogg, but still, that's nothing to him. He's like, what?
What?
So let's go ahead and let's just do this, Brian. Let's get up here at the IR piece. All right. There we go. There's how we end it. Right there, pal. Right there. That's a good screenshot for you. Rip. And the wiener is Yogg Sothoth. Yay. He eats the fucking planet. Well, we die. So we don't have to read anything, do we?
I think
is there a read if you're defeated? There must be a read that just says, "Oh, the world is defeated and eaten." Let me go to the campaign book. I got it right here. Scenario read. Bing. All right, pal. Investigator defeat. Where did you come from? Why are you here? Are you dreaming or is this place real? Now that you think about it, haven't you been here before? Or perhaps you've been here all along. Now you remember, this is your real home. The path you now walk is but one ledge, with many more below. You only have to fall, and you will be where you belong. One more step. Each investigator is killed. Oh, that's annoying. If another resolution was reached, the other investigators read that resolution. No. If no resolution was reached, no. If no resolution was reached, investigators were nope. We're killed. That's pretty simple. Nothing else to read, which is good. We don't want to spoil anything, so we'll get out of that. So we're dead. Yeah. What do you think, Brian?
I think that we put up a really valiant effort in the face of. It was a very complex scenario.
Yep.
And it would have been easy to have given up a lot. Here's where I give us credit.
I'm going to tell you.
Because, like I said, the game, it's interesting to play through even if you lose because you get to read a whole bunch of cool shit.
Yes.
And I will even state for all of the 17 people who will watch this that a character flaw of myself is that I would be quick to be like, fuck this, let's mulligan, let's start over. And no, you play it through, you read the interesting shit, and that's why this game is fucking cool. Because it is interesting even to lose.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it brings up the replay value.
You really have to be okay with losing this game. I think Yogg Sothoth took advantage of the fact that we were trying to outrule each other in the first 3 turns. And he capitalized on the mid game and really hurt us. No, we had Joe dying was really tough to recover from.
Yes.
He died way
because I feel like we would have at least had one more clue due to Joe
I
going
think too we were a little
into this.
discombobulated with the mechanics of the locations, and we're like, so much shit to remember. So then you're not playing as tactical when you're trying. You're not flowing. You're thinking.
Right.
You know, and I think that hurt us in the end. But either way, pretty cool.
Yeah, no, and I'm happy that we played it out, and I'm happy that we like you make every decision, because another thing about this game is that it doesn't reveal itself, right? So
Mhm.
like you never know that you've lost until
Yeah.
you've lost, because it still remains technically possible. You start to think about the math and you're like, it seems like it's starting to get pretty impossible, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it is. And there have been scenarios that I thought we were going to win because I thought we were way ahead that we've lost. And there have been scenarios where we were way behind and I thought it was a lost cause. And then we ended up pulling it out at the end. So,
I think if we had more experience with these last couple of scenarios, it would have been easy for us to know we can't win. Like I
right.
haven't played this one in over a year, so I didn't fucking longer than that maybe. I didn't remember the last Dunwich scenario enough to be like, what happens at the end of this? Whereas if we like now we would know if we had some bad beats, we would know now. Okay, we probably can't win.
Right. Well, you
Yeah,
start to see yourself two doom away from Yog Sothoth showing up with 22
sure.
health at the final location. You're like, okay, I think with one of
Which
our
is
investigators dead and
yeah,
everybody on their last legs, we're probably done.
yeah. If you remember like Yogg's coming, if you remember Yogg's coming in the third act, you're like, okay, well, third agenda, whatever it's called. But yeah. But either way, it was a ton of fun.
Yeah. No, I've very much enjoyed playing through this.
Yep.
Through Dunwich again. I'm both looking forward to and apprehensive about the ones that are like even more complex.
Right.
But I think that I don't know, like if we play like Carcosa next, like we've played Carcosa, so it won't be that bad. We I think we're getting better with the cards and especially the language on how to read the legalese and interpret it in a better way. I don't think we got terribly bogged down tonight. Like we were throwing a couple of curveballs that we were able to in real time kind of hash out versus going to a rule screen and spending a ton of time
Yeah.
going back and forth about it. So
Yeah, the reality
the game,
is go ahead.
the game, it teaches you well as you go along, even if it's not directly exactly the same situation that you're running into every single time. Like it teaches you to read the language of it and to understand how to understand situations moving forward. So
Yeah, the reality is that you're gonna miss shit. If you're doing a live play and you haven't played a scenario in a long time, you're gonna miss shit. And then
yeah,
yeah, you're not and that's fine. That's fine with me. It doesn't drive me too crazy. Just a little bit sometimes. It depends. If
some
it's
of
a
the ones that are
scenario, if
more
it's a
game
scenario
breaking, it
breaker,
sucks. Yeah.
If it's a scenario breaker, and then that sucks. Anyway, that's it. I think we're out. This has been a ton of fun. I don't know what we're doing next.
Out.
We're not going to commit to anything at this point, but that's that. It's been a ton of fun. Thank you guys for hanging out, for following, and for the interactions that you guys were doing when we were playing live. We appreciate it. So we're done. We're out. I got to eat. I'm starving. You guys have a good one. Peace.